you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up? How's everybody doing? Welcome to I Am the Light. So we will be going into the Intuit Tarot. That's what I have us going into the Intuit Tarot. We're going to go into the characteristics of your new person oracle, okay? And then we're going to get some spirit messages from the spirit message oracle, okay? So that is what I have for us this evening. Excuse me, this afternoon. I'm so used to saying this evening. What's up, Bethany? How you doing, boo? So, yeah. So this is what we got going on. We're doing Happy 4th to everybody who is celebrating in the States for Independence Day. So that's why we're going early today instead of 9:30, because when the fireworks get to boom, boom, booming, y'all wouldn't hear nothing. And I want everybody to be able to go enjoy their 4th with their families or friends or whatever you may have going on. And for those of y'all who are on the other side of the world, I did put the times. Hey, Lavonda, for everybody to join us today. I even put the time the reading was going to start at 6 p.m. for Nina. I did the homework to look up what time we was going live. If you are in Cali, you're probably, it's like 10:30. You know, you should be up. But don't have to be. So yeah, this is what we got going on. I've had a beautiful day. Hold on, y'all. I'm missing the names. They flashing so quick. I gotta get the reading up. Okay, so we have Bethany, Corey. Hey Corey, how you doing, boo? Lavonda, Chris, the Hermit, Vonnie B. Welcome, y'all. So let's start with prayer. Wait till I tell y'all the channeled message for today's reading. How you doing, boo? So we are gonna be talking the PSA, the public service announcement, is that we're going to talk about new love. Oh, yes, and it's serious, baby. It's so serious. I was looking at Spirit like, say, what? They's like, yeah, that we got to talk about this. And, yeah. Okay, so Spirit is trying to get y'all ready for new love because y'all have been asking and they are about to deliver. Now, I ain't going to lie to you. Hold your horses. Because you know, Spirit Team, they always want you to be 100% ready for what's coming towards you, okay? So let's get started, shall we? Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I thank you for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot for all 12 zodiac signs. What is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? By way of Holy Spirit, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so shall it be forever and always. Ashe. Now, yes, Lavonda, oh Lord. Because when they, listen, because I don't pick the decks. My Spirit Team and the Holy Spirit have me pull what decks we're going to use. So when they was like characteristics deck, I was like, are we talking about new love? I got so excited, baby. So excited. I was like, Finally, we're going to talk about new love. And y'all want to know what came right after that? Y'all know this song. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Y'all remember that? Salt and pepper, let's talk about sex. And before you get it, calm down. We ain't talking about nobody having that word, okay? That 3-letter word. We're not talking about nobody having it. But because some of y'all will be going into new relationships, that is a very important conversation that you're going to have to bring up. Now, what my Spirit Team did tell me, what's up, Kimberly? Okay, what's up, Slave Princess? Happy 4th to all of you all. So here it is. That was the channel song. Let's talk about sex. So then when they gave me this song, I ain't lying. The look on my face, my eyes was like, wait. Because see, when they give me songs, I will just randomly start singing songs out the blue. And I ain't heard that song in forever. So I was like, wait just a dang minute. Let's talk about sex. That's what we talking about? And they like, yeah. And I was so nervous, y'all. Because I'm like, we talking about new love. You got me excited just to be like, wah, wah, wah. But that Spirit is saying, listen, they want you to be prepared. So this is the first thing that my spirit team said. They need you to be prepared. Why? Because this person may not bring it up. And before you fall in love and rush yourself to go lay down with somebody, you are collective going to have to be the one to bring it up. You're going to have to ask this person about their sexual history. Yes, whoever this is, one thing I will say, they are fine. They are fine. But if you pull the lyrics to this song, it talks about somebody, a beautiful person, and how they got their stuff together. And this is somebody who is so good looking. They're pulling doctors and lawyers and this and that. This is somebody who is super fine. They can really have anybody they want, but there's a problem. They got something. And yes, whatever they do have, it can spread to someone else, and you can't get rid of it. That is what my spirit team told me to tell you. That whoever this is, they got something, and there's a little something something a little wrong with the cookies. And before you jump into bed with this person, they want you to slow down and look at what is going on here and bring it up so that you and your person can protect yourselves. So that being said, we still gonna talk about new love. That does not necessarily mean that you want to count somebody out. Things happen. Sometimes people are teenagers. Sometimes people don't even necessarily have to be doing something nefarious to pick up an STD. It could be somebody, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, it could be something as simple as they went to the doctor and they didn't clean the equipment correctly between you and somebody else. Now, they never do stuff like that, I would hope, but you just never know. Sometimes people get things and it's not through, sexual relations. Ain't no telling. You're going to have to just hear this person out. But there is a little something. Now, is it curable? No. But is it something that you could probably work through? Yeah, maybe so. Okay. So that being said, we going to get into it. I'm going to just call you E. Because you got a lot going on. E, you did. Look like you just pressed all the letters on the keyboard. What's up, D Van Light? Welcome to the channel, baby. All right, so that being said, let's get into it. Yes, share your charts. You might want to ask this person for their, to go get tested together before y'all get to the point of consummating this relationship. All right? And y'all know how I feel about y'all consummate relationships. What are you going into agreement with? You got to think about who you laying down with. What am I agreeing to when I lay down with you? What is on you that I am now allowing into my vessel? Because you got to think, because honey, if you're on a high level of consciousness, you can't just look at it as, oh, I'm just having a good time. But go pull the lyrics for Let's Talk About Sex by Salt and Pepper. And I think it's MC Light. No, not MC Light. Tasha. Spinderella. I told you it's been a long time. I was like in junior high school when that thing came out. All right, let's talk about what's up, happiness. How you doing, baby? Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? Oh, man. Y'all mind those tapping y'all screens? Those of y'all who just joined us for today's reading. Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? Ooh, okay. Thank you. We have the Five of Swords in the upright. We have the Six of Coins in the upright. So far looking all happy. The Eight of Wands is in the upright. I think that's in the upright. Yeah, that's the upright. Okay. What is this? This is the Ace of Cups is in the upright. That's the Ace of Cups. Ooh, told y'all. Ooh, love is in the air. And then we have the Three of Swords in the upright. So we got to talk about it. Let's talk about this. Somebody wants to come in and they're going to have to, now, in order for us to talk a little bit about your new love, the Spirit might be taking us back to see what happened to how this person ended up in the predicament that they're in. I don't know where the reading's going, y'all. They just gave me, let's talk about sex, and that you will get new love. We are going to talk about characteristics of this new person, what they look like, so forth, so forth. But right now, Spirit might be taking us back to see. Thank you. How you doing, Gafuna? Welcome to the channel. And forgive me if I, Yeah, if I mispronounced it. Okay. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? So we're going to talk about probably a little bit about maybe how this person got here. Okay, so if it doesn't sound like new love right off the rip, Spirit might be giving us the backstory about this person. So just be patient, y'all. Okay. Now, it says here somebody is wanting to, this is the 5 of swords and it's in the upright. But if you notice here, this person, they have flowers behind their back. So this says somebody wants to make amends. This is somebody who wants to come in and shift the energy and do things differently. So maybe they used to be in a past relationship and things did not work out. Maybe the relationship that they was in, it was very competitive. Sometimes people will date people and they're in competition with their person. And they're like always trying to win at all costs, one up each other. But this time, somebody is wanting to come in and they want to shift the energy and do stuff completely different than how they want to. And they're trying to embrace this new change, right? So this is how this person wants to do. They want to come in. What's up, Agent 984? Welcome to the channel, baby. So here it is. Somebody wants to come in and shift the energy of this new relationship. I don't want to be like I did in my last relationship. I'm going to not be in competition. I'm going to try to make stuff right. So instead of just trying to make amends, it's like, maybe, let me tell you something. To make amends, sometimes people can make amends, not necessarily with their, it's kind of like making amends with yourself. You know how like if you tried to make like you made a bad decision in the past and you want to forgive yourself. So in order to forgive yourself, you go, okay, I'm going to make amends with myself and my next relationship. So I'm going to be smarter. I'm going to move differently. I'm going to make sure that I do this, and this to be different. What's up? I've already spoken to you. Haven't I spoken to you? Hey, LaShonda, if I didn't speak to you, boo. I don't know. Am I getting you? I think, LaShonda, I'm getting you mixed up with Lavonda. Hey, Heaven the One. Welcome to the channel, boo. I'm sorry I missed your name. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that being said, this person wants to do stuff differently than their last relationship. Anybody would want that. Especially if you was in competition with your last person and y'all being in competition, maybe feelings got hurt, right? What's up, Blesser? What's up, Lourdes? How you doing? So somebody is getting ready to embrace change. They're going to move differently and they're going to change bad behaviors and do it right. So this time, maybe they're not a gentleman. And maybe this time they're going to be, you see how she's standing here? This person got flowers behind their back. So instead of me backstabbing my person, I'm going to come and I'm going to be loving and kind and I'm going to give them their flowers. I'm going to compliment them and I'm going to always make sure the 5 of Swords, the feeling that I'm getting is that somebody wants to just make stuff right. Right? Okay. Now, 6 of Coins. This is somebody who is deciding with the 6 of Coins that they're going to have their person's back. They want equal reciprocity. 6 of Coins would be like the 6 of Pentacles. Listen, sometimes the 6 of Pentacles is about somebody giving out money, but don't necessarily have to be that. It can sometimes mean that, hey, I'm going to have equal give and take, equal reciprocity. I'm going to have my person's back and I want my person to have my back. So you see how he's standing behind her and she's looking like, you got my back. Yeah, baby. You know I got your back. What's up? How you doing? What's up, Chair Bear? Welcome to the channel, boo. So whoever this is, they want a quid pro quo type of relationship. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. You go down, I go down. What's up, Bobby Dale? If you have my back, I'm going to have your back. We're going to have this is going to be balanced. We're going to have an acceptable relationship that's built on generosity. So this new relationship, you're meeting someone who is wanting to do things differently. This is somebody who wants equal give and take. And this is somebody who's going to be kind. They're going to have your back and they want to feel valued and they want to be valued. Okay. What's up, Rosia? Welcome back. So that being said, I want you an Odyssey MC. Welcome. Hairfont Rain. Oh, I like your name, honey. Welcome to the channel. So an RTBLMF. Hey, okay, what is going on? What you mean? Okay, I'm going to just say the bull. I'm not going to take it you talking to me. Maybe you don't want to believe that this is a new person, but we're talking about new love, y'all. So for those of y'all who coming in with your guns blazing, like we talking about your past person, we're not. This is all new love. Now, does this person, if you missed the beginning, somebody does have an STD, okay? It is something they cannot get rid of, but it is something that is manageable. They can spread it to you. Okay, this is not a serious 3-letter. We ain't talking about like nothing serious where it's gonna take you out of here type of STD. Okay, no, it's okay because I know on here we always get the people who we so used to like telling our past person get back and shooting, right? But this time this is all new love. So this is somebody who is wanting to come in and be different in the relationship that they have with you than something they had in the past. Okay, so this is somebody, like I said, they want to be valued. They want to value you and they want you to value them. They want an equal give and take relationship, a balanced relationship. What's up, AF? Welcome to the channel. Okay, we know this. I don't know if you're new here, but goodbye. So that being said, 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is here. Do you see how this is planes, or I should say jets that are taking off? Now, why is this jet here? This is somebody who's going to come in and they're going to communicate to you what they want and how they're going to move things differently right off rip. The 8 of Wands. This is somebody who wants to make sure that y'all are in alignment, that y'all are in the on the same page. They are somebody who is going to want progress right away. They're going to want to listen because, like fighter jets, things can progress very quickly. So before things get out of alignment, what's up, Parnell and Andrew G and Fred? Welcome to the, oh God, goodbye, Fred. Go spread your demonic stuff somewhere else. Stop being lazy. Go start a channel. Press that plus button and go live so we can harass the shit out of you. Go find something to do. Now, that being said, hey, y'all. That being said, so we got somebody that you're going to meet this new person, and this person is getting ready to come in. Hey, Erica, and that's right. Holy Spirit is over here. We got this. Some of these people don't know. We got this. My spirit team is on lock, honey. We love the Lord over here. Hey, no, you didn't call me auntie. What's up, Deshaun? I'll take that. I'll take auntie, even though I don't feel like no auntie, but I'll take that. So that being said, with the 8 of Wands, somebody wants to come in and communicate. Let's get this off the ground. I want to make sure very quickly they're going to come out the gate, making sure y'all on the same page. I don't know if that's something some of y'all have asked for, that, hey, my next person, I want somebody who's going to talk to me about what's going on, what's the what. I want to make sure that we're in alignment. I don't want to wait and find out down the road that we're out of alignment. This person's coming to the table ready to talk about what they want, what they expect, what they're expecting to give, what they're expecting to receive. Now, this is probably why Spirit says, let's talk about sex. Because if they're going to come in talking about what they want out of the relationship, sex is also an important aspect. This person does have an STD. It is not something that they can get rid of, but it is not deadly. And they need to tell you about it. Now, is this going to knock this person off the table? For some of y'all, it may. For some of y'all, it might not. Because there may be some things that you could do to make it so that you don't spread it between the two of y'all. Or like you may have to talk to a doctor to see. You know what I'm saying? This might be the relationship though you've always wanted. The type. Because you got to remember, y'all. Let's slow down. Spirit just laid this on me. Spirit does listen to you, right? Chair Bear. Chair Bear, calm down. Calm down. You in the Hierophant range. Calm down. Calm down. Y'all gonna make me laugh. Y'all I know. Y'all got my chest hurting already. Hold on, y'all. Wait just a minute. Hold on. Listen, when people go through things in relationships, we all have the ability to grow from our mistakes. And this person, I don't know what they've been through. I don't know. But everybody has to do the work. And maybe this person, hey, Brittany, thank you, baby. Maybe this person did the work to become a better person. They want a real relationship where there's honesty. You don't know if the way that this person got this STD was because somebody was dishonest with them. And thank you, Erica. So we don't know how they got this STD. It might not be what you think it is because they was out here just screwing everything walking. Their past person could have gave this to them. They could have trusted somebody and they fell into it. So maybe this is why this person out the gate is coming in with fast communication. So hold on before y'all just count this person out. Because people change, and sometimes people come in with their best foot forward. And just because their past person, let's just assume, just for shits and giggles, their past person went out and gave them this. They're wanting to communicate early on. This is my expectations of a relationship. There's not going to be, I'm giving everything and you taking everything, or vice versa. We're coming out as equal. And this is about fast communication. This person is coming in straight in alignment of, we're going to talk about some things. Let's get this off the check. So don't expect to find things out off rip. This is somebody who's going to be up close and personal about what their expectations. So I hope that you're ready. If this is something you've been wanting, if this is something you've been wanting, this is what they're going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, not everybody, and I did tell you, Spirit did tell me, you're going to have to be the one who brings up the sex, because they're not going to, the first thing, they're not going to talk about sex. They're just going to talk about what they're expecting in the relationship, and then you're going to kind of have to bring in, well, let's talk about what's going on before we get there. Okay? Now, this person has spent some time in the Ace of Cups. Spirit says this person, this is the Ace of Cups, and it is in the, Ace of Cups is, I thought this was in the upright. This card here, this is actually in reverse. So the Ace of Cups, this person is coming in telling you that maybe they have left a third party situation in the past. Now, this is somebody who had to go into self-love and take time for reflection. So this is somebody who has not just been out here in relationships. This is somebody who did the work, because the Ace of Cups is in reverse. They have not been out here giving out love. This is somebody who had to stop and take care of themselves. Why? Because the Three of Swords is in the upright. They went through a lot. Whoever this new person is, they were in a Three of Swords. Somebody broke this person's heart. Three of Swords is in the upright. They went through a lot of emotional pain. Maybe somebody had them in a third party situation and they found out about it. I just told y'all that. Or maybe, and listen, and for sometimes cheaters are reformed. Maybe they realize how much they hurt somebody. Maybe their cheating is how they got caught up and they got this STD. Y'all, I don't know. It's 1,000,001 ways this person could have got this STD. But out the rip, they went through something with a third party situation. I don't know if they're the cause of the third party situation. I don't know if they found out they was in the third party situation. We're going to clarify everything to find out. I have to calm my shooters down, because y'all acting like true snipers. Y'all trying to cut this person at the knees, and we just got started. Okay? So this person is going to come in and they're going to tell you that they've stopped dating. They held themselves back due to being in a third-party situation that brought them a lot of grief. They were in a lot of disillusionment from finding out about a third-party situation. They went through a lot of sorrow. There was a lot of tears. This person went in they're going to tell you, I stopped giving love to others and I had to go inwards, because me finding out I was in this third-party situation caused me to go into a depression. So whoever this is, maybe they're the ones who got cheated on. And like I said, maybe their past person gave them something that they can't get rid of, but they still want love in their life and they're going to try again. But this person went inward to fix some things, okay, before you judge this person. So this person they're going to talk to you about their heartbreak, their loss, and the misunderstandings of what that third party situation taught them. So I'm hoping that you will at least hear this new person out, okay? Because people change, and sometimes people bring their best foot forward. So whoever this is, they are tuning into their intuition. They stop dating to take care of themselves and heal, okay? Now they're going to come to you, and y'all supposed to be a new relationship, okay? So let's talk about this. You know, because sometimes y'all, I want you to kind of, let me tell you something. What you say? I ain't saying nothing specific. That's why I don't want to, I'm not saying nothing specific, because we ain't clarified nothing yet. Zero chill. So it's like, this is why I don't want you guys to count this person out, because listen, let me tell you something, especially for those of y'all who have any type of, you know what? Goodbye, Zero Chill. Go find you something to do. I don't have time. Ain't nobody no con artist. Ain't nobody got time for your nonsense. Go find you something. You right. Zero Chill for real. What's up, Ashley? How you doing? So let me tell y'all something. I want y'all, for those of y'all who have that are empathic, or, I want you to try to put yourself in this person's situation. Hey, Bit by Charlie. So let's say something was done to you, and some of you guys were in third party situations. They did not know you was in a third party situation. But imagine had your person gave you something that you can't get rid of, and you did not know your person was even putting you in a third party situation. I want you to put yourself in this person's shoes before you judge this already. Okay? If this were you, what would you want? Do you want to just be completely without love forever? Or are you going to try to be upfront about your expectations of a relationship, the communication style, what it is, and how you may have come to get there? So don't judge all the way. Put yourself in this person's shoes before you just throw them to the wayside. Let's get into it. What's up, Angelic Angel? How you doing? Yes, because it's a holiday in the U.S., Rebecca. It's the 4th of July, and the fireworks will be going off around when it gets evening, and y'all wouldn't be able to hear me. So this is why we're here. So y'all, please double tap your screens. Let's get these likes up. So this is new love for those of y'all who just came in. What's up, Ashley? This person does have an STD they cannot get rid of. It is not deadly. They are going to come in. This is somebody who is going to try to do things differently in their next relationship. And this is somebody who took time out to do some self-healing and self-reflecting and self-love. And they're going to tell you about how they were in a third-party situation. They might not have known it. The way that it sounded, they didn't know they was in a third-party situation. Or maybe they were. Maybe they were the third party who, maybe they was cheating. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to clarify. But before you judge it, y'all, please let me clarify. It's like a handful of y'all that's just like, get out of my face. I don't even want to hear it. I don't know, God, talking about new love, but why does it have to be this person? Why do they have to have this? Let me tell you something. I told y'all, you have to be specific. When you was manifesting, did you put on there no STDs at all? No. Most of the time, y'all will write down everything you want, and you will forget that one thing. And that one thing will be, Spirit goes, well, they didn't say this, so it's acceptable. This is somebody who changed. This is somebody who did the work. This is somebody who did XYZ, but they do got an STD. Whatever that one thing is, if you did not put this on your list of manifesting, that might be the one thing that person has. I told y'all I did that. I wanted somebody, I had this person, I met them, they had everything on my list, but I forgot to put the age, how old I want this person to be. That when I met this person, they was much younger than me. But there was everything else I had asked for. You have to be specific sometimes with your manifestations, because you can fall into this, okay? The one thing you don't expect will be like, well, you didn't say nothing, so the universe feel like that's up for grabs. You'll take it because you didn't say nothing. And y'all think I'm funny. I'm like, I'm not even being funny. The universe has a sense of humor. They will do that. The one thing you left off, how old they are, sometimes sometimes you even need to put sexual orientation. I'm being that serious. You find somebody, then you find out they like it all. You don't know. You have to be very specific. Okay? Okay? Now, what you said, that's what you did. Now you with somebody 20 years younger. See what I'm saying? What's up, Gary? Oh. Let's talk about this Five of Swords. Holy Spirit, please. What's up, Ashley? How you doing? What's up, Priyanka? How you doing? Let's talk about the Five of Swords, and it is in reverse. So this is somebody who is trying to shift their energy and do things differently. This is somebody who has healed, and they did stuff in a righteous kind of way. Y'all got me so nervous the way y'all judging them out the gate, though. Okay, so this is what we have, y'all. We have the Ace of Swords is in reverse. Justice is in the upright. Okay, and then we have, what is this? The Ten of Wands is in reverse. Now, I'm going to show you the picture. Okay, this is the Ten of Wands, and it's in reverse. It came in reverse. Okay, Justice came in the upright. There she is, Lady Justice. And then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So let's talk about this. Let's start with this Ace of Swords. Now, this is talking about how this person wants to shift the energy and do stuff differently. They're going to embrace change and do this relationship. They had told themselves their next relationship, they're going to move different. Now, so the first thing that this person wants to do is with the Ace of Swords. I think that they're coming in telling you, I do not want any blocked communication. So if you're a liar, you got to go. If there's something blocking communication or anything that looks like I have to reevaluate what you're saying, are you lying to me? If it clouds my judgment, I'm going to think that you're lying, and I'm going to have to redirect where I'm going. So somebody is coming out the gate. Hey, Latia Jack, how are you, baby? So somebody is coming out the gate telling you that I want to redirect the energy of my relationship. I do not want to have to question what you're telling me, because if I have to question it, then I'm going to think you're lying. So somebody's out the gate going to tell you, I want to do stuff differently. I can't deal with lying. I have to have somebody who is going to be fair and just. I want a balanced relationship, one where there's open communication, right? So somebody said, telling you out the gate that they're wanting fairness and balance. Okay. They are going to say, listen, life has taught me that there is a cause and effect. Okay. And I have learned some life lessons by not having open communication. So if you can't come and talk to me about anything that makes me feel like it's clouding my judgment, or makes me feel like I have to reevaluate what you're saying, then that's going to be a problem. So somebody out the gate is telling me, is trying to tell you, collective, they don't want to block any type of block communication with you. They need you to talk to them. And they need to be able to talk to you. So I don't know if that's something y'all want. If you want a relationship with open communication, where you don't feel like somebody's hiding something, this is what this person's telling you. Because that's part of them doing stuff differently, right? And Raja, Cherie, you keep saying you want to know, will Raja, Cherie, and her partner Keisha get married? I can't tell you that, baby. First of all, I don't know who these people are to you. And so if it doesn't have anything to do with you, that would be me misusing my gifts. I don't know who these people are to you. This could be your cousin, your brother, somebody you like. I can't tell you that. And if you need to know that, you have to get a personal reading, Raja. Okay? Now, that being said, Ten of Wands. This person is basically saying, you see how this girl looks like, oh, it's you. You want to know, are you going to marry this person? Well, depends. Are there red flags? You know if you're going to marry this person. You know their actions will tell you if you're going to get married. If they love you as much as you love them, then you got your answer, boo. You don't need me to confirm what you already know. If they love you as much as you love them, then you know what time it is. If not, then you had something to worry about. Trust your intuition, Raja. That's why God gave it to you. Ten of Wands came in reverse. Now, let's talk about this. You know what the Ten of Wands is saying about this person here? They're going to tell you in the past they had to carry a lot. Maybe in the past they carried a lot of the weight of their relationship. This is why this person like, hey, there can't be secrets between us. When I ask you something, I need you to be able to answer it, because they don't want no problems. They don't want to feel like they're the one who always has to call you. This is somebody who's saying, I don't want to feel like I always got to call you, text you first. I want there to be equal calling, equal texting, equal open communication. I don't want to feel like it's all on me or I don't hear from you. I don't know if this is what one of y'all asked for, but it sounds like it. Somebody is saying they want equal communication. They don't want to do all the damn texting. They don't want to have to chase you down to talk. And they don't want you, and if you do talk, don't give me these one-word answers that make me guess, are you cheating? So this is what this person is going to want. They don't want to do all the legwork. They don't want to have to carry it all by themselves. They want you to feel like you're equally in this. And if they question anything that they're asking of you, are you willing to tell me the truth? Because, see, they're coming with flowers. See, this person ain't coming to backstab you. See how this person has a knife behind their back to stab this person. This is not how this person's coming. This person's saying, I'm coming in peace, baby. I want the real deal. Whoever this is, they want real love. And they're coming with flowers. So in other words, I'm here to make peace. So I'm trying to make sure we and you are on the same page in our communication style so that we are understanding one another. And if I have to reevaluate anything that you're saying to me before we just call it quits, are you going to bring in justice? Say, nah, baby, it really wasn't like this. It was like this, that, and the other. Because, sometimes you can jump to conclusions. So sometimes you just got to be patient and wait. So this is what they mean when they say with this Ace of Swords, can you redirect stuff? Or are you going to just call it quits because, you read the situation wrong? Are you lying to me? Before I jump to thinking you're lying, let's redirect this. Let's see if we can bring justice to it. I hope y'all ready. This sounds like a grown woman, grown man type of relationship. They might have an STD, but honey, it sounds like somebody got all their senses together. I don't know if y'all ready. I don't know if you're ready. 6 of Coins. This is somebody who wants, I told you, equal balanced relationship where there's equal giving and receiving. So they telling you they want equal give and take in communication. Let's see. And it says, now, this is talking about Pentacles. So in other words, I ain't giving all the gifts and you ain't taking all the damn gifts. Somebody is wanting there to be equal gift giving. Just like I was just explaining to Raja there. If you know this person's giving as much love as you giving, then you know what you got. If it's out of balance in any kind of way, then it ain't it. Let's talk about the 6 of Pentacles or the 6 of Coins, it says here. So somebody wants to be in a relationship where they feel equally valued. Now, I told you, what's up, Alan? For those of y'all who just got here, this is a new love relationship. This is somebody y'all did not, when you made your manifestation, one of y'all forgot to put no STDs because this person got one from a third party that they may or may not have known that they was in from their past person. They got all their good senses, it sounds like, from the conversation. They're wanting to do stuff differently so that maybe they don't end up in another third party situation. So this is not your past person. This is a totally new person. Totally new, Angel. And this is somebody out the gate wanting to be on the same page. There's one problem. Spirit gave me the song. For those of y'all who just came in, Let's Talk About Sex by Salt and Pepper. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. This person has to talk about it. Y'all, this is going to be, I'm going to be honest with you. You got to be up here in your level of consciousness to have this type of conversation. This ain't nobody who's playing. This ain't nobody who's going to play about their life or yours. So if you ask for a serious grown man, grown woman relationship, and you forgot to put this on your manifestation, you're going to probably get what you asked for. But the universe, like I told you, got a sense of humor. And this is that one thing you might not have thought to put on your list. So they have something that they cannot get rid of. It is not deadly. Let's get that out the way. This is not a deadly STD. This is a all new relationship. This person wants equal give and take. Why? Because they were in something with the 10 of Swords is in the upright. The Champion of Coins, which is the Knight of Coins, is in reverse. And the 2 of Cups is in reverse. This person is saying, listen, they were in a situation before where there was no equal give and take. Because this person out the gate is saying, I want to talk to you. I don't want to feel like you're lying to me. If there is, can you talk to me and bring justice to the situation? I don't want to feel like I'm carrying the whole load of the conversation. And I also don't want to feel like I'm the only one giving money, giving all the gifts and you receiving all the gifts, or everything is on me. So this person out the gate is going to tell you about a past relationship where it ended in the 10 of Swords. They had a complete breakdown in their relationship and it ended up ending in some sort of breakup or divorce. 10 Swords. Okay. Their whole relationship ended up going to ruins at rock bottom. They're going to probably even tell you that somebody it just ended in just such a horrid way. They feel very stabbed in the back. Okay, whoever this past person, this new person you're going to meet, they're going to tell you about a past relationship that ended in the 10 of Swords. Okay, this is also somebody who was going to tell you about this last person. They feel like their relationship lacked direction because the other person was not invested. So the Knight of Pentacles, they're going to tell you that they felt like their past person did not want to be responsible. That this person may have not given to the relationship because their past person was unstable in some kind of way. This is also, they had a past person who may have started things and didn't finish. So the Knight of Pentacles is about, this is the horse that goes nowhere. So they're going to tell you about a past relationship that didn't get off the ground, that ended up leaving them stabbed in the back because they had to carry everything. So this person out the gate is saying, I had to carry the communication, and I also had to carry the financial responsibility of the relationship, and it ruined me. My person did not show any investment of being responsible, and they also made me feel stabbed in the back. And I want a relationship that's fair and balanced. Now, Two of Cups, they're going to tell you that this last person, this is the Two of Cups in reverse, and it says codependency up there. Somebody, they're going to say they felt like they were enabling an unhealthy relationship where somebody put them in codependency. Somebody was codependent on them. I don't want you to feel, I cannot be in a relationship where I am financially taking care of every bill we have. You are codependent on me. I cannot be in a codependent attachment relationship. I don't even want to be in a relationship where what's up, Zuga Zuga? I don't want to be in a relationship where somebody is constantly looking for outside validation, approval seeking. You know how sometimes people need you to build them up. This person don't even want to be where I got to constantly tell you, you got it. You can do it. You got it. Kind of like when you teaching a baby how to walk. You got to encourage them. Come on, boo. Come on. You got this. They don't want that. They don't want that. I need to be with somebody who understands how to motivate themselves. I don't have time to constantly be speaking life into you, giving you the motivation to go get stuff done. I cannot be the caretaker. I cannot be the one who comes in that does all the rescuing. I need a grown man, grown woman relationship. I hope y'all ready, honey. This sounds like somebody out the gate is coming serious. Whoever this is, some of y'all gonna meet somebody they ain't playing. Here they come, and yeah, because this isn't all right. See, both of these cards, whether it's this way or this way, they're coming. They want to make sure y'all on the same page. This is the Eight of Wands. They're coming in with fast communication. This person's not going, I like this because this means that this somebody is going to, this is somebody who is coming in and they're going to say, I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to sit here and dance around the truth. We're going to sit down. We're going to have a real conversation. I need to see if me and you are in alignment. So this ain't nobody who going to be, as they say, pussyfooting around with stuff. This is somebody who is going to come out the gate. Let's talk about this. This is what I'm looking for. Straight, no chaser. If that's the type of thing you wanted, you want somebody who was honest, who was swift, who was going to make sure that this is going to move in a positive direction, here they go. Straight, no chaser. They're going to come trying to see out the gate. Are we in alignment? Don't waste my time because I'm not going to allow you to waste mine. What's up, Red Elephant? 6422. Somebody out the gate saying, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want my time wasted either. Let's see right off rip if we can make progress with this. Because if we can't, goodbye. Don't waste my time. So this is where we at. Let's talk about the Eight of Wands. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So this is the Five of Cups in reverse. This is the World in the upright. And this is the Messenger of Cups, which will be the Page of Cups is in reverse. I'm going to start here with the Five of Cups. Somebody is getting ready to come in and they're going to tell you that they have moved on. They have overcome a lot of something that went on in a past relationship. I moved on from the past. I went through, it took a lot for me to overcome a lot of despair. Okay. This person said they had to work on their forgiveness. They had to work on accepting change. And now they're ready to move on from the past. They're ready to heal and they've let go. I've worked on healing. I had to restore my own faith. What's up, Zara? No, baby, we're not doing no personal readings right now, okay? This is a collective. If you need a personal, hit me up at imthelightttarot@gmail.com. So somebody is coming out the gate telling you that they worked on themselves to restore their faith. They're no longer depressed, sad, and in despair. They're done doing the reflecting. You're getting somebody who is fully healed. This is why they're coming to you straight. This is what it is. I'm ready to move on from the past. I have forgiven what was done to me or what happened in the past. I'm ready. I've accepted what has gone on in my life. I have adapted to the change and I'm ready to move on. So this is what this person's doing. What's up, Wesley? So here it is. This person's going to come in and tell you, because it sounds like they went through something. They did just say they had a lot of responsibility on their plate. Somebody left them with, it sounds like an STD. It's not deadly. And they want to make sure that they're on the right page. So that's them. They restored their faith. They healed. Now, this person, the next card out was the world. Now, you see her. She looks like she is the star of her world. Somebody is going to tell you that they have come to the end of a chapter. Now they have complete. They have went through some sort of it feels like transformation. Why do I say it? Because it says on here completion, integration, wholeness. This is somebody who made sure that before they went into a relationship that they were whole and that they were ready. That they had ended their past chapter. They didn't want to come in being, thank you, Holy Spirit. They don't want to come in with emotional baggage. They don't want you to feel like you got to fix them or that they're comparing you to their past person. I don't know if y'all ready. Some of y'all ready for this. This person sound like they got their ish together. This is somebody who is coming in telling you that I expect to move towards achievement and success. Hence the stance. My next chapter is one of success. My next chapter is one where I feel a sense of belonging. I belong with this person. You belong with me. And then we have good communication skills. Josie, what's up? Whoever this is, they about their business. They are very about their business. This is somebody who, like I said, they're going to say that they completed the work. They have went through an integration. They went through an integration means I had to integrate new changes. And I've also had to go through a transformation. Because they had to go through some changes because this past person did something that ended up in the situation they're in. So they're going to tell you that they moved on, they've healed, and their next relationship, they want success and victory. Cups, Messenger of Cups is in a reverse. Now, why are they saying all of this? This is somebody who is going to be very vulnerable with you. That's what this card says here. This is somebody who is going to be vulnerable because they're going to talk to you about something that they may have. Because see, they're trying to say they put the past behind them. So in order for them to put the past behind them, thank you, Holy Spirit, this person is going to tell you about how they may have had a dream with this past person and it ended up leaving them broken. I had a dream about, having a relationship, but that did not work out. And I had to integrate a change. This person put everything on me. They were not invested. And so I realized that the person that I was dealing with was not on my level. What's up, Red Queen? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes y'all will meet somebody and you will be invested, and down the road you find out that the person you're with, y'all ain't on the same page. Love will keep you blind. Sometimes you'll be so blind to the fact that, hey, somebody is not on my level. Sometimes when you're laying down with somebody, you're so engrossed in the relationship, you don't realize that this person ain't even your equal. This person has got you doing everything and you don't realize it until you took a step back, right? So this is what this person's going to tell you. They're going to be very vulnerable and open with you and tell you that they were dealing with somebody who was a master manipulator. Somebody who probably had some sort of childhood wounding that did not heal it. And this is somebody who they were constantly dealing with this person's inner child. There was conflicts in the relationship. So this is why they're coming out the gate talking about grown man, grown woman issues of what they know. This is my expectation. Because I need to make sure that we're on the same page. What's up, Black Sosa? I don't want to be with somebody that's a manipulator. I don't have time for somebody who's just going to call and cancel on events. Somebody who is not emotionally able to sustain a grown person relationship. If you don't have the emotional intelligence, me and you probably don't need to be talking. Now you understand why they said with the Ace of Swords in reverse, I need to make sure that you're not a liar. Are you quick to lie? Or are you somebody? What's up, Jason Osborne? Happy 4th to you too, baby. Happy 4th to everybody. What's up, Marie Phillips? Are you the type of person who going to come in here and how you doing, Shamel Dees? How you doing, baby? Are you the type of person where I can't talk to you because childish energy is quick to make an excuse, quick to deflect and not take responsibility. They're also emotionally immature. So when I bring something to you, are you going to be quick to lie? Because that would explain that Ace of Swords we had earlier. Are you quick to lie or are you quick to make it right? I'm telling you what I dealt with in the past, and this is why this person's going to come out the gate. No nonsense. No nonsense. If you wanted new love, somebody manifested somebody who is no nonsense. Pew, pew. Straight shooter. This is what I'm not dealing with. I refuse to carry the weight of everything. I'm not going to be the only person giving gifts. Damn it, I'm not going to call you 24/7. Sometimes that phone better be working the other way around. They are wanting somebody who is equal and mature in their emotions. Are you emotionally mature to stand with me and communicate? One of y'all that manifested the hell out of somebody, I told you, but it sounds like you missed that one little thing off your list. No STDs. This person, how you doing, Morel? Wait, that's not your name. Merly. Hi, Merly. How you doing, sweetheart? So this person is going to talk about the Ace of Cups, how they had to go inward. They stopped dating and that they had to work on themselves. Okay, so this person is going to tell you that they took time to heal, right? So now this is them telling you straight up what happened to them. I took time to heal, and I held back, and I'm not going to sit here and repress my emotions. I had to take time to tune into my intuition to see where I went wrong and take care of myself. So this person is going to tell you they didn't just jump into their next relationship. This is somebody who did the work. This is somebody who did the self-healing. And I'm going to be honest with you. For those of y'all who out here just throwing this person to the wayside. What's up, Daniel and John? This person is saying, listen, I don't know how they ended up with this STD. It may have been, I don't think that they did it to themselves. I don't think that they was wilding out. This sounds like they was with somebody who was not emotionally mature, or who might have played around on them and cheated on them and gave them an STD that they can't get rid of. Like, let's say something like herpes or something. You see what I'm saying? But there are things that you can do. Whoever this is, they got their mental together. They can't get rid of this STD that they got from a third party. Somebody that they was dating put them in a third party situation and brought them something. What's up, Simply Tina? But this is somebody who did the self-healing work. Now, for those of y'all, I'm going to say it again. Those of y'all who are throwing this person to the wayside, who have manifested new love, put yourself in their shoes. You was dating somebody. You loved them. They brought you an STD that you can't get rid of. But you don't want to be alone and you want a relationship. One that's based on honesty, truth, and understanding, and equal give and take. I don't think, the way that this is sounding, I don't think that they were the one who caused the STD. It looks like somebody brought them something. They don't have a serious STD. But it is something that can spread to you if y'all don't take the proper precautions. What's up, Roderick? And what's up, Lourdes? So here it is. Somebody manifested. And then, do you know Jesus? Go start your own channel, you lazy bum. Hit that plus button and go live. Don't ask me, do I know Jesus? Do you? Jesus is my friend. Is he yours? What's up, Tammy? So here it is. This person... Somebody has manifested new love, a no-nonsense relationship with truth, open book, honesty. This is why they're going to tell you about their STD. So this is somebody, I told you the song that I got, for those who just came in, was Let's Talk About Sex by Salt and Pepper. Let's talk about the good, the bad. Okay? You're going to have to talk about it. This is somebody who has great communication, that has done the self-healing work before they jumped into another relationship or even attempted for one. So let's talk about this Ace of Cups. This is somebody who went into self-love to heal themselves from the past. Let's talk about it. So Tammy, welcome to the channel. John, welcome to the channel. So this is, I like this person. I ain't gonna lie. STD or not, I kind of like their attitude. And we're going to go over the characteristics of this new person. Those of y'all who are new to manifestations, you better be specific. You better write what sex, what age, no STDs. You better get real detailed if you're trying to manifest love on what you want. Because that one thing you left off the list, this is what is popping up. You got somebody very serious, but they got one little thing wrong with them. They got a STD that looks like somebody gave them that they can't get rid of. This is a hard pill to swallow, y'all. Hey, manifesto of the haters. What? You are funny, manifesto of haters. What's up, Robert Peachy? How you doing? Vera, how you doing? Oh, goodbye, Bennett. You need to go. You don't know. I don't need you to tell me what it say. If you knew what it said, doesn't it say something about in the Bible that you need to go out and make disciples like Jesus? How come you don't hit that plus button and go live, Bennett? Why are you wasting other people's time going in their lives because you don't want to do the leg work? Jesus don't. You know what Jesus was saying to you? Get away from me. You are not a wise servant. Look at you. He would probably tell you, shoot. Because look at how you're doing. You're doing it the lazy way. He gave you a platform. Use it, Bennett, since you got so much to say. What's up, Vera? Y'all be killing me. Y'all want to tell me what I'm doing wrong, but you don't sit up here and do the damn work. What you say? Goodbye. You can go too. You say you don't like junk mail, crappy message, garbage, leeches, bumped out, hard-headed. Man, everybody manifested department. Health, safety first. God is wise and caring. What, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't think y'all really get how God is. God is wise and caring. And some of y'all be coming in here being hella judgmental. I'm doing what I was told to do by the Most High. I'm telling you, it might not be the way you want it to be, just like when Moses was talking to a damn bush. Do you have any people that probably thought it was crazy? You mean to tell me God talked to you from a burning bush? Who dropped you on your head? You're crazy. And some of y'all may say, well, why are you doing tarot? I'm not consulting the dead to give you these. I'm consulting angels. I'm consulting the Most High. Quit coming in here with this bullshit. Sorry, excuse me. For those of y'all who are my real team, he don't want you doing tarot consulting the dead. Crazies. I ain't nobody doing it. I know who give me my messages and where they come from. Y'all who ain't got no mind, go find you something to do. This ain't that. God is loving and kind. God is loving and kind, but God also don't have no nonsense. Go back and read. Go back and read. There was times God said, no mercy. You gonna do right by me if you ain't gonna do right by nobody. And sometimes he didn't pull no punches. Why you think what God's supposed to just always give you a little kiss? It's all right, boo boo. No, God can be straight up and tell you straight like it is. And if you really a follower of God, he corrects those whom he loves. You don't get no passes. The harder he is on you when you walk with him. So don't sit here and play me for dumb like I ain't walking with God, because I know he'll chastise my behind harder than anybody. And I don't need none of y'all out here telling me what to do. Y'all one-time people coming in here. You better go on somewhere and gonna find you something to do. What's up, Stacy? What's up, Terrell? Hey, Scorpio Sandy 444. What's up, Daniel? Brittany. And what's up, DG? I'm sorry, y'all. Free Bailey, how you doing, baby? Hello to all of my people. I'm just so happy. You said you want to know who Black Sosa. You said you want to know their sign. I don't know just yet. Spirit has not directed me to what sign this person actually is. Now I could base it on the cards that's out here, but we haven't. I mean, we ain't really got none of the court cards out here other than the what was it? The Knight, wasn't it a Knight of Pentacles or something? I think we got the Knight of Pentacles out here. Was it the Knight of Pentacles? The Knight of Pentacles is the only one that's out here. So that's Earth energy. There really has not been a whole lot of. Now I could read the other cards is to tell you the sign, but it'll come out. You know what I mean? We do have the characteristics deck, y'all. Just by the way. The characteristics of what your person is, and all the signs are in that deck as well. Okay, so we're going to get to it. What's up, Marnie? So whoever this is, they don't want to be in a codependent relationship, and they are wanting to be with somebody who is Not a master manipulator, somebody who's done the self-healing work to heal their inner child. This person is somebody who has done their self-love journey. They healed their past self. So if you want somebody who was really about their business, stay together. Let's talk about it. What's up, Jeffrey? Let's talk about the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this Ace of Cups in reverse, whoever you are talking about, you on the damn Black Sosa, somebody got a fire placement. Aries, Leo, Sag. Now, I ain't gonna lie, a little heavier on the Leo, definitely somewhere in that chart. Whoever we're talking about, this is somebody who is a natural born leader. This is somebody very savvy, very good looking. If it's a lady in this energy, she finer than wine, baby. You talking about somebody fine, fine, fine. And they got that passion and that heat. This is a good looking person. They are a free thinker. You're talking about somebody who's an entrepreneur and a self-starter. Okay, they have a very charismatic personality. This is somebody who is very passionate, a visionary, full of creative ideas. So if this is what you was asking for, this is what you got. You just asked what sign, boo, and you see how the angels just go on and tell them they got a little fire in their chart. They have either earth placement or fire in their chart. But this new person. You asked, and there they go. This person they're very handsome or very beautiful. They are very good looking. They are a fire sign. They are a natural born leader. This is a self-starter. This is not somebody you got to hold their hand. This is somebody who is it kind of reminds me of Emperor energy. They can pick up the ball and know what to do. You ain't got to walk them through it. Oh my God. What I just said, self-starter. Oh, okay. Black Sosa, look at what you done started. See how my angels work? Oh my God. I'm getting real excited for y'all. This person is a fire sign. They are in Empress energy. Could be earth sign. Empress, I believe, is that Virgo? Here it is. This person is a Empress energy, and they're in the King of Wands. This is somebody who can make their own money. I did say entrepreneur. Everything this person touches turns to gold. This is somebody who is very sensual. This is somebody who has very good divine feminine energy. They birth stuff. They're not lazy. This is somebody who's full. I told you they got fire energy and they're in an Empress energy. So this is somebody who is very creative, very fertile with like money making ideas. This is somebody who is very nurturing and very beautiful. Again, they are a beauty or handsome. Okay. This is also somebody, I told you, they're very independent. They are the 9 of Pentacles. This is somebody who is not codependent on other areas. So very heavy on the earth or fire placement, this person. So this is somebody, if you ask for somebody that matched your energy, this is what we got. You're talking about somebody who gets rewards for their labor. Their proof is in the pudding. This ain't somebody who talks about it. This is somebody who walk it like they talk it. If you wanted somebody who was going to walk it like they talk it, child, their actions line up with their words. This is somebody who is mature. This is somebody who is full of status and abundance. This is a self-starter. This is somebody single, sexy, and successful, not codependent on anybody. They walk with an air of sophistication. Okay? This is somebody who pretty much can take care of themselves. This is why they are also, it makes sense now when they say, I'm not going to be doing all the leg work. Because this is somebody who definitely has it all together. So what's up, Daniel? How you doing? If I spoke to you, boo, if I didn't, welcome to the channel. I like this person. I know they got this little one problem, but it sounds like they got this person, this problem from their past relationship. Their past person put them in a third party situation and then came back and brought them something. But it wasn't deadly. But this is not somebody who feels like they're dead and just want to roll over and die. So that being said, they were in a 3 of Swords situation. They said this 3 of Swords situation or somebody put them in a third party and it really messed them up. When they found out that they was in this third party situation, this person went through a lot of emotional pain. They was in grief. They were in a lot of disillusionment and sorrow behind what this person did to them. They said that they went into a depression. They're going to tell you that they cried a lot. They went through a huge heartbreak and loss because they had to heal from all of this. And then to imagine they felt, it says misunderstanding. So imagine if you was a person doing all the right things and then your person put you in this position, right? So now you are going through the grief of wondering if everybody I meet going to misunderstand me because I got this STD that I did not cause. But listen, whoever this is, the type of sense that this person has, you trust and believe. If y'all was to go and get sexual, because now it says let's talk about sex, and you might have to bring this part up because somebody gonna leave. Go, you know what, Sushi B? You know I got I got such and such STD. I got herpes. I can't get rid of it. Nobody gonna start with that. Nobody's gonna start with that. Y'all know damn well. But if it gets to the point where stuff starts to get heated, and you got to slow down, now we got to talk about sex, the good, the bad. That's how that song is. Let's talk about sex. All the good things and the bad things that may be, because we got to make sure that there's an understanding here. And if the way that this person is, they're going to make sure that you're fully protected. Okay? So let's talk about this. Let's get on it. What's up, Manny Fresh? I like this person, despite their one problem. Let's talk about this Three of Swords, how they ended up in a third party situation. And the only reason I know out the gate that this person has an STD is because of the song the Spirit gave me. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Three of Swords. And what is this? That's right. You said God is a healer. Yes, he is. And you just never know. I mean, I don't know. Unless y'all, I'm not saying this person has herpes, but whatever it is, they say they can't get rid of it. For all I know, they could have, what's that thing called? Hepatitis. I don't know what the hell that ST is. It could be something small. I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, it's spreadable. But it's not serious. It's not deadly. I don't know what it is. I just know that Spirit said they got one. I didn't ask what. I could have went down a whole list. I didn't ask what. And, and just because something's spreadable does not mean that you can't heal it either. So Angelic Angel has a point for those of y'all who's out here saying, hell no. Because some STDs, somebody can give it to you and you can spread it to somebody else, but it can be healed. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So some of y'all are prejudging this person and they might have told you that, hey, I have to go through X, Y, or Z of rounds of medication before I get rid of this. What's up, Carol? So we don't know. Thank you, Angelic Angel, because when you said that, now that I said it, and then Spirit just gave me some confirmation by coming past me with that light. Sometimes we can all pick up STDs and spread them. Don't mean that they're not healable. Thank you. You see, this is why we are this is what a soul tribe is about. Y'all be bringing up points. Just like Black Sosa asked about them, those signs. Now, Angelic said something about healing. They never said it was permanent. They just said it could spread. See? And that's another thing. When y'all talk to y'all spirit team, you got to be specific. You got to think about how you ask the question. I just asked Spirit, oh, Lord, they got an STD. They said yes. Did I ask, was it something curable? No. I just said, can it be spread? They said yes. They gave me the answer, but I didn't ask for the details. So some of y'all, see, and I kept telling y'all, this person sound like they got their stuff together now. They could have something they couldn't get rid of, or they could have something they can get rid of. But when you meet them, they still going through the medication process. We don't know. So slow your roll. Death is in the upright. Queen of Cups is in reverse. That's the Queen of Cups. It's in reverse. And we have the Ace of Wands here in reverse. And that looks like a ring, baby. So this person is going to tell you that when they found out that they was in this third party situation, this completely took them through a complete overhaul. They had to go through a complete overhaul, death. So they're going to say at first, maybe they felt like, this relationship, they wanted it to be finished. It was over. It changed them. This person is now looking at the external changes that they had to make. Like I said, external changes. Maybe you had to take a round of medication before you got yourself together. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. This new person is saying, I went through a complete renewal. I had to change a lot of stuff about my life. Now, if you find out you're in a third party situation and somebody gives you something, you would make a complete renewal of your whole life. You will reevaluate your communication style, just like this person is. You're going to make sure that you are somebody who is emotionally invested so that they care about your well-being as much as you care about theirs. So this person, when they say death here, this person went through a death and transformation. I'm changing everything about how I move because this right here can never happen again. Hey, Shanoa, welcome to the channel, boo. So whoever this is, they didn't change their whole life. They have changed everything. I'm transforming everything. How we communicate, how we move. Ain't nobody going, I'm not doing everything. No, because I do make money. Whoever you with, they make bread, honey. And they just because they make it don't mean they're paying for all of everything. That ain't what they want. So they went through a complete death and transformation when they found out that they was in a third party situation. And I want y'all to know too about this third party situation. They did say they went into a depression behind it. They went through a lot of grief behind finding out about this third party that they from their past relationship. What's up, Lori? Good greetings to you too, baby. So whoever this is, when they found out about this misunderstanding, it threw them into, okay, I gotta make a change in my life on how I move. So, and they did. So now it says here that this person with the Queen of Cups, they feel like they went through a lot emotionally. This person put them in a lot of unnecessary drama. Because that is what a Queen of Cups in reverse is. They're telling you about their past person. This past person put me into something that was very melodramatic. I could not. That's a lot of drama. You find out you're in a third party situation and somebody give you an STD. I don't know yet. I don't know yet, Daniel. I don't know yet. We getting there. We getting there. I got the characteristics, y'all. The characteristics they tell you if they have kids, how they look, how they smell, your attraction to this person, everything. It'll be there. We're going to get there. What's up, Smith Ivory? What's up, KK Michelle? Welcome to the channel, boo. So whoever this is, they're going to tell you about their past relationship that put them in a third party, that caused them to go into a death and transformation due to this past person put them in a lot of drama. This was a codependent relationship that left them feeling very drained because it was just too much. It was this person left them feeling a lot of imbalance. They cried a lot over this past person. This past person did a real number on them. Okay, and they don't want to foster a codependent relationship. This person's going to tell you the Ace of Wands is in reverse. Maybe they wanted to marry this person at one point in time. That does look like it could have been, don't really look like my type of engagement ring, but maybe they went and they were going to get engaged to this person at one time. Maybe they wanted to birth marriage. This is in reverse. The ring is in reverse. So they're saying Ace of Wands. This is somebody who feels now that their past person was full of drama. They lack direction. See, this is so important. If you don't have direction, you don't know where you're going. And so this past person was codependent. They put them in third party situations. The relationship lacked direction. And it makes sense because out the gate, this person is communicating what they are expecting. This is my ifs, ands, and don'ts. I'm telling you, this is it. Are we talking about it out the gate? So this person is not going to lack direction in this new relationship. What's up, Maria? They're coming out the gate swinging. This is my expectations. This is what I want. Can you meet them? If not, we're not in alignment. Thank you. Have a nice day. Off to the next. They don't want their time wasted. Straight shooter. So this makes sense. They don't want a relationship because now they've had to change directions with this death and transformation. This person wants to make sure that there's nothing bubbling under the surface that's going to come back to bite them in the ass later, like this past person putting them in a third party. Are y'all ready? So this person calls themselves, after going through that death and transformation, they're trying to intercept any potential problems by bringing this shit to your front door. Up front, as soon as we meet, what's up? Let's talk. This is what I want. You with this type of relationship you want? Because if it ain't, I got to intercept this thing right now. Because I'm making sure my next relationship moves in a whole nother direction. So if you got any ideas you want to throw out here, let's talk about it. Let's put it out here on the table, right here, right now. What are your expectations? What do you want? Do you believe in equal give and take? Now, and let me tell you something. As much as this sounds interesting to me, there are people who will tell you out the gate, they expect you to pay for everything. Out the gate, first date. I just seen a thing. Y'all, this was so funny. There was a guy taking this girl out on a date. This was their first time. He was out of the car. She had her phone set up, and she's talking about the man's car. He was driving a Nissan Nissan not an act. No, what is it? Starts with an A. Altima. He was driving a Nissan Altima. So she's judging. She got her camera on. She's like, y'all, I cannot believe he drives a Nissan Altima. Right? So she was it also, yeah. So she was judging the car. The man was dressed rather nice. So he's like, what's up? And so she's like, he was like, so we can go on this date. And it was something real small, right? So she was like, so where we eating? Yeah, Altima. So then she said, so where we eating at? And he named something like around the way place. We could eat at Buffalo Wild Wings. We go to Cracker Barrel. We go to, we can go to, what's that one place called? It's like real simple food, kind of like a Charlie's, stuff like that, Applebee's. He was naming places like that, right? And the girl looked at him and was like, no. This man named probably 10 restaurants, and she said no to all of them. He was like, what you ain't hungry? What you want? You want like Starbucks or something? And she said, this ain't no damn coffee date. Hell no. He said, because he's looking at her like confused. This is their first date. He's dressed nice. She was dressed nice. He said, what you mean? I done named like 10 restaurants. You say you hungry, but every time I ask you, do you want something? You say no. He said, so then he sit there, he looked kind of confused, and he go, well, what do you want to eat? She said, well, I thought we was going to somewhere like Ruth Chris or Nobu. He sat down there and said, hell no. Nobu. Nobu is right. He said, hold on, I got something for you. He got out, walked around the car, said, get your ass up out my car. Wrong ninja, baby. You got the wrong one. I ain't the one. I'm not the one. This is a first date. You want me to take you to Nobu and spend money on you at Ruth Chris for our first date? I don't know you. How do I even know you Ruth Chris worthy? Go find you somebody else. He told her go get on Facebook Marketplace and find her somebody. You just seen it, trigger warning. Yes. Go find you somebody who can fit the bill, honey, because I can't. No, this ain't that. And so whoever you're talking about, out the gate, they're coming like that. Within the first few minutes, what their expectations are, what they expect. You ain't going to intercept me down the road with this not being what it need to be. We're going to talk about this. I'm not going to find out later down the road you got me in a third party because you couldn't communicate that I wasn't fulfilling your needs. And you're going to hear about what I need to fulfill mine. We could talk about it. We can lay our cards on the table. Either we match or we don't. I don't know. Somebody out in the collective has manifested a straight shooter who is not going to waste their time, who is out the gate saying, I want a grown man, grown woman relationship. Either you for it or you ain't. Now, they do have an STD. It could be, they might be, they can be spread, but I did not ask Spirit, could it be cured? Angelic Angel brought it out when she said, well, God can cure stuff. And when I said that, Spirit came past me with a light and said, that was confirmation. Yeah, you didn't ask the question, could it be healed? They can, like all STDs can be spread. But I didn't ask the question that I said, well, Spirit, is it deadly? They said no. I didn't think to ask, well, what if it is the STD healable? But it can be spread. And so there might be telling you about a situation where somebody gave them something and it is healable. I don't know. So whoever this is, you're going to meet a new person. They're going to tell you about the past situation. They found themselves, somebody cheated on them. And it rocked their whole foundation. And so it's changing how this person comes out the gate in their communication and their expectations. And they're going to want to talk about it all. The good, the bad, and the ugly. What's up, Envision? Now, some of y'all might meet people who have an STD that's not curable, like herpes. Or you might meet them with something that, like, I don't know which STDs are. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Like, there are some things that you could pass on, but they're healable if you take your medicine for a certain amount of time. And so maybe this is what this person's going to tell you. Maybe you're going to meet them while they still going through their rounds of medication. I don't know. What's up, Justice the Bull? How you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. And welcome, Trigger Warning Alchemy School. Welcome. What's up, Q? How you doing, boo? I like this person. I'm going to be honest with you. I like their personality. But I like people who get straight to the point. Straight shooters. I like straight shooters because they seem like they know what they doing. Like, I don't have to think. I don't like having to guess where your mind is at. Like, just coming out the gate, you telling me where your mind at, how you think. Ooh, Black Salsa. I hope you ready, boo. Wait till I tell you the next characteristics of this person. Hold on, Black Salsa. I hope you still here, boo. Because, see, it just landed on the deck that's telling you about this actual person. Oh, you still here? Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Holy Spirit, what you got? Thank you. 2 of them. Okay. All right. This person is going to tell you part of the reason why they're coming in wanting to do things differently out the gate is because this past person put them in a very stressful predicament. This is the 8 of Swords. You see how she hanging on off a cliff? One wrong move, she gonna fall. She gonna hurt herself. And so that's how this person feels. This past relationship that I was in, it put me in a mental prison. And it felt like it was a lot of doom and gloom. Can you imagine getting your test results back? That's doom and gloom, honey. That's mental prison for your ass. You sitting up here, oh Lord, what they gonna say? What they gonna say? There's TikToks or even YouTube shorts of people waiting to get their STD results and losing their effing mind from the mental prison that stuff will do. That shit will have you stressed the hell out until you get them results. What's up? How you say your name? Sinjia, welcome, baby. What's up, XX? And Mashia, how you doing? Or Mish, and that's what you told me to call you, Mish. What's up, Justice the Bull? Welcome to the channel. How you doing, W Faye? I thought we already spoke to you, W. How's everybody doing? Listen, don't prejudge this. Hey, those of y'all who came in, we're not talking about a past person, because I know my people. My collective, y'all hate the sound of STD. Y'all get mad. We're not talking about the past person. We're talking about a new person who is telling you about a past situation they went through. Don't count this person out because they sound like they got a lot of good sense. Don't count them out just yet. Hear what they're saying. We're not even sure that this is an STD that is incurable. I didn't ask Spirit that, but I think it's curable, whatever they have. Okay, well then, okay. XX said it's out the gate. It's a no. But whoever this is, like I said, it could be curable. We did ask that. It could very well be something that's curable because all STDs can be spread. But not all of them are deadly. I know it's not a deadly STD. I didn't think to ask. Angelic Angel had brought it up. But whatever it is, this person went through a mental storm of waiting on their results. And there was a lot of doom and gloom. They felt like their hands was tied. They were paralyzed in fear. And they're going to tell you about how they was paralyzed in fear waiting to get these results back. They're going to tell you about all their negative thoughts, how it threw them into a crisis. And then, you know what they're going to feel like? They're going to tell you they felt like they did it to themselves. Now, they're going to tell you that they feel like they put themselves in a mental prison because they're going to feel like what they did was that they allowed this past person to get away with some stuff. And like, you know how like when somebody's not stepping up, but you just don't call them out on their bullshit. They're going to tell you the reason they feel like they're blaming themselves is because when they saw that their person was showing up as an emperor in reverse, they're a person who should have been divine, a divine masculine. This person was showing up, or feminine, fellas, flip it around, take it as it resonates. They're going to tell you that they ended up feeling like they put themselves in this because this person that they was dealing with was absent. They was dealing with somebody who was very rigid, who lacked control, lacked responsibility. This was somebody who was very undisciplined. And I, being a self-starter and disciplined person myself, when I saw this, I should have walked away from them. But I didn't. Instead of walking away from this undisciplined person, they put them up on a pedestal. Six of Wands. So they're going to tell you about their past mistakes. Sometimes y'all do that on this channel. Y'all are some of the most caring people. There are times when y'all meet people, put them up on a pedestal, and they don't deserve to be there. This person has done the self-healing work. They've done the self-reflection. They're realizing their past person was irresponsible. They didn't deserve to be put up on no pedestal, but they put them there for a time being. So they're going to tell that they gave this person a lot of recognition. They let this person experience a lot of success. And this person got to enjoy a lot of their major milestones in achievement. This person felt like they was on top of the world because they didn't have to be as responsible because whoever y'all's new person is, y'all told you, with this fire earth placement, this person is responsible. They're responsible. So they're going to tell you, I made a mistake. And love will make you blind. Everybody else can see that this person giving you this much effort. But you putting them up on a pedestal because you love them. And that's what happened here. They put somebody on the pedestal because they loved them. And it wasn't until they stepped away from the relationship, find out that their third party gave them something. Put them in a third party, gave them something. Now they're reflecting on it and going through the whole telling you everything. And yeah, they gave me some. I had to get my test results and it threw me in a crisis. I really put them up on a pedestal at one point. So they're going to tell you all about this because they're communicating out the gate what happened, right? Now, Blake Souls, this is because he asked what this person also has water somewhere in their chart. They're coming in as the 9 of Cups. This is somebody who is very much completely emotionally fulfilled within self. Okay, so you got somebody with a water placement. This is Cancer, Pisces, or who am I forgetting? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So whoever this is, they got fire, earth, and water somewhere in their chart. It could be in one of their major, their top 3. Don't have to be, but could be. Okay, all right. So we got, could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. That's what we have so far. These are the signs of what this person could possibly have in their chart. Okay. Now this is somebody who is going to tell you, I am somebody, this self-starter is somebody who is completely emotionally dependent on themselves. This is somebody who is satisfied with their life. This is somebody who is happy and content. They're not going to need you for, they did say something here about somebody who needed to constantly be built up. This is not somebody you got to give constant validation. You look good. No, you ain't fat. No, this person don't need no pat on the back, baby. They don't need you to give them, blow their head up to feel like, I can do it. No, they can do it. This is somebody who is emotionally able to regulate their emotions, stand on their own too, and live a good life. They're happy. This is somebody who's happy. They're not dependent on these people here. I can fulfill myself. Whoever you have manifested, this is somebody who believes in themselves. I can make my wishes come true. I don't need you and this group of people. I love these group of people, but I don't need any of you to make my dreams come true. I believe I can do that. They can be their own hype man or woman. Okay? So now this person is going to tell you, remember I said this person, this looks like an engagement ring because the Ace of Wands is in reverse. This is something they're going to tell you this past person. At one point, they wanted to marry them. They were even thinking about getting engaged at one point in time. But Hierophant came in reverse. They're going to tell you that this past situation, when they found out it was in a third party situation, they immediately had to end it. They had to transform their whole way of doing their life, how they looked at relationships. They did the self-healing work. This is somebody who went in and changed everything. This is somebody who really did the work. They're going to tell you that they ended their idea of wanting to marry this person and they decided that I need to be single. So this person is going to tell you that they decided to end the relationship and go and do their own thing. That's part of their transformation. When I found out that I was in a third party situation, that this person was not respecting me, I had to go and do, something radically different. I had to go in the relationship and do me. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for the confirmation. This person they decided to be single for a good while to go through their healing. Cause see, ain't nothing worse than getting in a relationship. Have y'all, and some of y'all, all of us have been here. You get in a relationship and they treat you like you caused all their past hurt. You somebody completely new. You didn't hurt them, but they always worry, oh, you gonna hurt me. And this person's like, no, I made sure I stayed by myself and I healed. So I ain't putting my past on you and making you feel burdened by the past. They did the work, honey. This person, when they got free, they ended the engagement and they went through a complete transformation. So if you wanted somebody who was completely healed, they did that. Two of Wands is in the upright. So this person is going to tell you that they took time to make a sustainable plan for what they want. This person is going to tell you, I have a whole new vision of what my relationship should look like. I was just waiting on the right opportunity to be able to, for the right person who would understand my vision of my future. I'm just trying to discover somebody who can understand what I'm expecting and consider every angle of what my ideal relationship look like. Is that something you can agree to? Honey, this person got it going on. I ain't lying. Who is this? You said, why didn't they tell you the truth? Linda, we talking about the new person. This ain't the past person, baby. This is all new. This ain't the past person. Everybody who just walked in, new love, new love, new love. This is somebody coming out the gate telling you the truth. Out the gate. This is my expectation. This is my plan for the future. Is this something that you can get in alignment with? This person's going to go through it from every angle. Okay, this is how I feel about sex. This is how I feel about money. This is how I feel about emotions. This is how I feel about even calling and texting. If you calling me all the time, something ain't right. When we're out of alignment, can we come both in and bring justice to the situation? Whoever this is, they're wanting to make sure that, hey, if we do experience a hiccup, can we come together, reevaluate, and make a plan that will be sustainable for the future? If this is what you was looking for, somebody manifested the hell out of a hell of a good relationship, honey. This sounds like a winner. I ain't gonna lie. This sounds like somebody who you might can marry down the road. This sounds like a hell of a good relationship. This is a good start. What's up, Michael? Welcome, baby. Michael Martinez. How you doing, boo? I'm happy. These guys are making me smile. I like them. Y'all like them. I like this person. I like them. For real. This person is going to tell you out the gate. Remember I told you they getting ready to tell you they plan? I don't do third parties. Third party situations, 3 of Cups is in reverse. They telling you out the gate. Don't come to me with no third party mess. I don't do third parties. I'm not doing heartbreaking pain. I don't do third party. No, I don't. If you're a person who likes to date multiple people, please be honest with me out the gate and tell me that. Because I'm going to tell you, you don't fit my plan for what I'm looking for. I have a vision. And multiple people being in this ain't it. So if that's what you own, I will respectfully remove myself and move on to find what I'm looking for. This person ain't going to waste your time. This is somebody who is not going to waste your time. So if you want somebody, they don't do love triangles. They're not going to be in competition with multiple people for your time, attention, or affection. So they're going to tell you, if you're in a heavy party, me and you ain't going to work. But this is also somebody who is going to tell you that, listen, I am somebody who can spend time by myself, but if you were the type, like, it's got to be balanced. This is not somebody who wants somebody who is constantly up under them, where it's like, we always got to have a good time. I always got to be on and entertain you. This is somebody who wants a balanced relationship. I need time to myself sometime too. Okay? This is what it says. Time alone is on here. Someone or something else influences them. This is somebody who sometimes needs time alone, but this is also somebody who wants to spend time with you on a cake. You know, it needs to be balanced. I don't want somebody who is, in third party situations, or you end up in a third party because you can't spend a few minutes by yourself. Every time I don't answer the phone, what you think I'm cheating? I might be working. I might be grounding in the middle of the park and spending time with spirit. I might be doing something with my kids. Are you going to automatically think that every time I don't answer the phone, that there's a problem and go run and go be in the arms of somebody? Because if that's what you think, then you're going to have to go. I don't know. Are you trying to be funny? I'm going to just let you go, baby. Because I don't know what you're saying, and it sounds very inappropriate. Yeah, you can go. Sound like you asking me something. I don't like what you're saying. What's up, Daniel? White Knight. Welcome to the channel, boo. So, so whoever this is, they're going to tell you they need time by themselves, but every time I am doing something when I spend time alone, is it going to make you run to a third party? If that's the case, then go be with your third parties. Whoever this is, they don't want you wasting their time. They got a plan and a vision. Do you meet it? I don't know. This person, I don't know if y'all ready for somebody to talk to you this straightforward. They ain't holding back no punches. If you in a heavy party, go find something to do. If you're a person that needs to be under the influence and drink, these girls are drinking. You ain't going to drink all the time, go find you something else to do. Go find something else to do. If you can't control your alcohol and you like to turn up, I ain't the one. So they're telling you about their plan for the future. Their plan for the future is no love triangles. Sometimes they need time by themselves. Don't assume just because I'm doing something by myself that I'm cheating on you. And don't go running to go be in the arms of somebody else just because I'm taking some time for my spirituality or to heal me or be with my kids or do whatever. Okay? So this person is going, woo, King of Swords coming out the gate. Told you they're coming out straight shooter. This person is being very matter of fact. Very matter of fact. This is somebody who has mind over matter. This is somebody who with integrity. They're coming in expressing in a very eloquent, rational way that they are structured about how they move. This is how I move. Either you with it or you ain't. I use my intelligence and I can understand the art of detachment. I want to listen. You can have this person's heart, but the way that they are. This person wants a relationship with with the art of a detachment, though. It's like they're guarding their heart. So it's almost like I love you, but I'm not going to let my heart lead to where I end up hurt. So do y'all get what I'm saying? So it's like they're coming telling you the straight truth. They could love you to pieces, but they ain't going to let their heart run the show. Oh, no, been there, done that. They ain't doing it again. So they're coming in King of Swords energy. Either you can get with this or you can get with that. One or the other. Pick your poison, baby. This is a straight shooter. This is somebody who will read you the facts. Either you with it or you ain't. And if you ain't, they're not gonna sit up here. Look, with this is what does it say? Messenger of coins. This is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This says this is somebody who does not procrastinate. This is somebody who ain't gonna waste your time, honey. This is somebody, listen. This person is telling you they are a self-starter. They don't waste time. They're not a Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who, listen, you're dealing with a King of Wands. They're a leader. This is somebody who don't procrastinate. This is somebody who, they're telling you what they're not. They are not somebody who don't learn from their mistakes. They are not somebody who does not have follow through. They got follow through. This is somebody who has common sense. Now, this Page of Pentacles, they're going to tell you, if this is what you are, then you ain't it. If you ain't got no follow through, keep walking. If you lack goals, keep walking. If you're somebody who is an underachiever, that always got bad news. In other words, you're a Debbie Downer. Everything in your world is terrible. It's always somebody else's fault. You ain't the person for me. You got to go. This person's now telling you, do you meet their standards? Because if you come to me as a Page of Pentacles or a messenger of coins, which is the Page of Pentacles, then you got to go. If you ain't got no follow through, me and you don't need to be together. Because I am a self-starter. I am a leader, a natural born leader. I am an Empress energy. I'm birthing opportunities and I got ish to do. So don't waste your time and don't waste mine. So if you are a person who can't learn from your mistakes, you're a Debbie Downer who blames everybody else, you're an underachiever that lacks common sense and lacks goals, get out of my face. I'm a king of swords. We can go ahead and just end this now, boo. Boo. So if you ready, this person's gonna tell you, are y'all ready? Because they telling you, don't waste my time. If you underachiever, don't even talk to me. If you're in the third parties and got drinking problems, don't talk to me. And that drinking problem, really any problem. If you got a drug or alcohol problem and can't control yourself and can't control your sexual energy, get out of my face. Do not waste my time. They own it, honey. Whoever this is, they talking about, they are on it. What's up, good? I like this person. I like them. Honey, some of y'all sound like y'all about to meet y'all's match, because after everything y'all done been through, this sound like some of y'all should be saying this. To be honest, sound like you're meeting your match. This person, star in reverse. This is somebody who is going to tell you out the gate. If you are somebody who is full of despair, a Debbie Downer, I told you that Debbie Downer energy, it's always somebody's fault. You always need somebody to pick you up. You don't take responsibility. You are hopeless. You can't talk to me. This person's going to tell you, if you're full of negativity, then go head on. If you're going to run to third party situations because you're bored, is the star energy in reverse, then go head on. If you lack inspiration and don't have no walk with the Most High, you lack faith, get out my face. I can't deal with you. You hopeless. The person that's hopeless has no faith. The person with no faith has no direction. And if you don't know direction, honey, you don't know God. Keep pushing. You ain't the one. I like them. My ear is like, I feel, sometimes y'all, my ear, instead of it ringing, it'll sound like angel wings. Like it'll sound like woof, woof, woof. Like their wings is like by me. Like, like they flapping their wings. I heard in my ear, woof, woof, woof. Yeah. This person's talking about they don't want it. If you lack faith, kick rocks. This person, and they have the art of detachment. They're not for the mind game. That's what this says. This is mind over matter. They're not for the mind games. This is what I expect. And if you don't like it, then go. Transformers, start a show. Goodbye. You have a plus button. Go live, baby. You ain't got to come in here and look at my numbers and then decide you want to say your 2 cents. Go find something to do. We don't do that over here. Y'all don't get no free riding off for tarot readers telling somebody it's wrong. If it's so wrong, you got a platform. Every last one of y'all that watch me got your own channel. You got so much to say it. You just ain't gonna say it on mine. I like this person. Whoever this is that real grown-up relationship. Listen, if y'all wanted somebody who could hold their own, this person sound like they can hold their own. Spirit just went past me. I just think this person can hold their own. You ain't got to baby them. You ain't got to give them no written instructions. All you got to do is show up and carry yours and match their energy. Can you match my energy? Cause honey, they planning for their future. They got a vision. Either you meet it or you don't. They just told you all the don'ts. Don't procrastinate. Don't not have no faith. Don't be an underachiever. Don't be a Debbie Downer who don't own responsibility. Do you lack common sense? Get out my face if you do. They just said it. If you lack common sense, you lack goals. You can't talk to this person. They ain't about that. You got to come correct. If you a person who drugs, alcohol, third parties, you still on that partying lifestyle, me and you ain't on the same page, baby. This sounds like somebody who is older to me. Now, we have not gotten to the characteristics yet, but it does sound like this person is older because they don't waste time. What's up, Greg? This person does not waste time. They don't. They do not waste time. They're about their business. Either you are about your business or you not. And if you not, then keep walking. Oh, child. Let me tell you something. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let me tell you something. This person is going to tell you part of my vision is money. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This person grows money. They're coming out in Empress energy. This person is coming out 9 of Pentacles. They are self-started, honey. They self-sufficient. This person always has money growing. This person is saying, listen, this is the Ace of Pentacles. I always have new beginnings and money growing. I'm always full of abundance and security. I'm looking for a relationship that is stable. I want to meet somebody new. I'm looking for a true potential offer where it's going to flourish and be abundant. Now, this past person they was with, they're going to tell you, I'm not trying to rush it though. I want a new relationship, but I ain't rushing. Because fools rush in and you ain't dealing with no fool. I don't rush stuff. The only thing they rushing in to tell you is this is what I accept and this is what I don't. But as far as rushing the relationship, they're not doing it. Because real things, you see how that's a baby plant? It takes time sometimes to get something to grow. So this person's like, fools rush in. So don't expect me to just jump all in and then we like this. And just because I don't be all up under you, don't mean you gonna run and go be with somebody else. What's up, Alyssa? Don't mean you go get up under somebody else. Don't do that. This person's gonna tell you, I'm not impulsive. I don't lack faith. I have quite a bit of it. This is why I don't rush into things. I use my intuition. This person uses their intuition, honey. This person is also saying part of why they're not rushing is because they do have money. This person, and they can't get themselves caught up in no type of money trap with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This person says, listen, they have a fear of losing their money. They have a fear of losing money. This person ain't trying to get, this is why they don't rush in. Some of these people come from old money. Some of these also have dealt with people who married them for their money. Some of these people have gone through bankruptcy due to rushing into relationships before, and it led them to bankruptcy. What's up, Ashanti? Some of them are going to tell you, hey, I done been in bad contracts before and had to inherit other people's problems. And I ain't trying to go through that again and go through no more financial losses. So 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. So this person going to tell you that while I do want a brand new relationship, I'm not here to give you your brand new financial beginning. I'm not rushing. Because I done been there, done that, and they have taken a big loss financially. This is part of why this person said out the gate, I want a equal give and take money relationship. Doesn't mean that you have to match them dollar for dollar. I make $100,000 and you only making $30,000. Now, I don't know if anybody makes $30,000 anymore, but let's say about 60, 70. Okay, you make $60,000, they make $100,000. They're not gonna tell you gotta match them dollar for dollar. You gotta pay half of all the bills, and you living in a $300,000, $400,000 some $1,000 house. No, they might not do it like that. But what they're saying is, don't expect me to buy all the gifts. Don't expect me to carry the weight. Now, because they do make more than you, they may do some things, but don't think that you getting out of doing something. I'm the only one giving gifts. You got a job too. Save your money and buy me a gift, damn it, sometimes. Because this person been through something. And they got a fear of losing money. With 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I ain't going bankrupt no more. I ain't losing no more money. No. So either they come from old money and they're trying to protect it, or they went through a big loss and had to start over. This person is going to tell you, see, I'm a Queen of Pentacles. A lot of times when they get involved with people, people think that they're so nurturing that they look out and they take care of everybody else. Oh, you're such a caring person. You make so much money. You're so prosperous. You can take care of me. They're telling you, I'm not doing that. I'm not even rushing in to take care of your problems like that. I'm not doing it. I'm somebody who is very business savvy. And while I am a nurturer, it's not my job to take care of all your stuff. You ain't getting me caught up like that. Hangman is in reverse. So if somebody's looking at them thinking that they're dealing with a fool you are not dealing with. This is somebody who is up to par with their good senses. They're not going to allow you to get them caught up where they're paying for everything. They're doing everything, carrying the weight emotionally for the relationship or financially. They're just not doing it. This person is not going to allow you to get them caught up in the hangman. See, this is how the hangman looks. They not getting caught. You ain't catching me up in no mess where I end up losing money. Not happening. So they're coming out the gate. So if you think you're dealing with somebody with no senses, they telling you out the gate. I have focus. I don't lack focus. I'm not somebody who you're going to play little tactics with to delay me or try to, I forgot my wallet at home. Every time we go to the store, you forgot your wallet at home. They not the one to play them type of games. So if you are a master manipulator, you ain't gonna be manipulating this one. This person is not. You cannot manipulate this person. Get to what? Every time we go to the store, you paying for this. I guarantee you, the first time somebody pulls that, relationship over. The relationship's over. Probably walk out and leave you standing right there. No, you paying. I'm paying. These your groceries for your house. I know. We together, you paying. And ladies, some of y'all women are a trip. I seen some of the things with some of these women in pool. They're trying to get their new man to pay for all their stuff for their other kids. And they looking like, don't they got a baby daddy? Some of us ladies can be terrible. Now, I'm a woman who hold my own. So I don't act like this. I'm definitely can roll with this person because I'm very self-responsible. I don't expect nobody to take care of me. I made my bills. I take care of them. But there are some people who just like, you should take care of it. You're the man. I was not raised like that. I wasn't raised like that. What's up, Joanne? And my dad was in my life, and he told me to always be able to hold my own by my damn self. That's what Daddy taught me. What's up, Alchemia? What you saying? Man, my daddy made sure, Tasha, that's why I'm a jack of all trades. My daddy. You get in here and you come watch me change this oil. This is how you change your tire. This is how you need to paint. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. My daddy taught me how to do stuff. So I ain't got to be dependent. Because, child, if I waited on some of these people, child, be waiting all damn day. This person is going to come in as the messenger of swords. This person is going to tell you that I have a thirst for knowledge. That's part of their plan, too. This person is quick. Can you hold a conversation? They want to know, are you educated? Can you hold a conversation, or are you guarded with your communication? This is somebody who is curious. You are dealing with somebody full of curiosity and creative ideas, right? When I say curiosity, this person is a king of wands. They're creative. They are going to want to pick your brain. So you need to have something to talk about as a messenger of swords. Even if it's just something light. Are you reading a new book? Talk about it. Because this is somebody who you got to keep them mentally engaged. This is not somebody who just going to go off of, oh, you're cute. No, you got to have some shit to talk about. What are you reading? What have you learned? Can we talk about that? This is air sign energy. You got to be in your air sign energy. You better be quick with it too. They ain't expecting you to be like no doctor or scientist type of information, but you better be able to hold a conversation. And they ain't talking about nothing stupid like, clothes all day. You know what I mean? You better be able to talk about something of intelligence, okay? This is somebody who strength is in reverse. What is this? This is somebody who does not want to be with somebody who is lacking confidence. So they telling you out the gate, collective, if you can't talk about nothing, keep it pushing. This is the vision. They going through their vision. You need to be able to conversate. You need to be somebody who has confidence. If you lack confidence, you do not meet my vision. If you somebody who is constantly walking in self-doubt, that's a sign of weakness and low self-esteem. You constantly feel like you're inadequate. I ain't got time. I told you, this person is somebody who does not need validation. They're emotionally stable. So if you need to be constantly patted on the back, to them, that looks like weakness and low self-esteem. This almost looks like a narcissist behavior because you constantly need validation. That's a red flag for this person. That's a sign of weakness to them. They're going to leave you. They're going to not want you to be a part of their world if that's what you want. This person is going to come in and tell you with the 5 of Wands, are you a shit starter? If I'm constantly fighting and battling with you, and we are constantly in chaos and conflict, and you're trying to have personality clashes with me, and it's constantly, we got to be in competition. You're supposed to be my person. Why the hell am I in competition with you? You're supposed to be on my team. You say we're not on opposite teams. We are supposed to be rising together. We fall together. I'm looking for a real team player. If I'm in competition with you, wrong person. They're telling you what their expectation is. There will be no arguing. There will be no chaos. There will be no misunderstandings. There is no me and you on opposite teams. If you lose your temper, you are going to lose this opportunity to date me because I ain't playing with it and put me in competition with anybody. You or anybody. You can go. I'm a king of swords. You can be dismissed, baby. You can go. If I got to be in competition with you or anybody else, go. I like this person. 6 of Cups is in reverse. This is 6 of Cups. This is about nostalgia. This says if you got a problem with your past, you can't let go of your past. You stuck in the memories of your past. You got a baby mama or a baby daddy that you just can't let go of, that you constantly got to go revisit. That's a red flag. You got to constantly return to somebody from your past. Get out of my face. Goodbye. You do not meet the vision. You don't meet the vision. So if y'all have some ties, this person did the self-healing work. They cut their ties with their past. They're telling you what they went through. They're telling you their expectation. Either you going to meet them there or you ain't. So don't sit here and lie to this person. I'm going to tell you now, if you try to lie to this person and bullshit them, you're going to get told. I'm going to tell you that now. This is a King of Swords energy. This is not somebody you play with. You don't pretend to be something you're not with this person. They are a no-nonsense person. No nonsense. So if you know you ain't cut ties with your past person, you still sleeping with your baby daddy, baby mama on occasion. Oh, well, we're not together, but you know, we friends with benefits. Then you talking to the wrong person, honey. This person get any whiff of that. You won't get a relationship. I'm telling you, they will. And this type of person, to me, they seem like the type that will end things. It's over. Give you no explanation and just move on with their life like you was just a blip on the radar, like you never was there. Like they don't seem like they are the one. This is the 2 of Swords. You see how they're on 2 sides of a wall? They're on 2 opposite sides of a wall here. This person is saying, you're not going to put me in a rock and a hard place. If you're a person who cannot talk it out and you have an avoidance issue, like, so if you're an avoidant personality trait, that's a red flag for me. That does not fit my vision. You know how some people can't talk about their problems, they run. The moment you try to bring some up, they change the subject or they literally will run. You don't hear from them at weeks on end. Don't talk to this person. And I don't hear from you for weeks on end. You know what that means? We're not together. The day that they try to call you and you're avoiding having the conversation and you're withholding and you try to be at a stalemate instead of addressing the issue, and this person is a communicator, and you trying to be like very impasse, you know, like yeah, you know, you kind of like, yeah, whatever, and they trying to talk to you, it's over. It's over. This person you're not going to freeze them out with indecision and not talking. So if you're the type of person who, when you get mad, you stop talking, and listen, this person, the way they are, I guarantee you, if you need time to cool off, they will let you cool off. But go weeks on end without calling and avoiding the issue. You're going to find yourself without a relationship. They telling you they do's and don'ts. Don't sound like they're going to find a whole lot unless you can meet this. Now, I know I could, because this is how I think. I think like this. I think like this. I ain't got time for the nonsense. Ain't nobody got time for that rah-rah. No. So if you are an avoidant person who is not in control of your emotions, you run from your problems, this ain't the person for you. If you got to run back to the arms of the one who used to love you, this ain't the one. This ain't the relationship for you. Because there's a song, run to the one who love you. to fill this empty space. That's a song. You got to run to the one who loves you from your past. Keep it pushing. I really like this person so very, very much. And it doesn't look like they have a permanent STD. It does not look like that. They could. They might. I don't think so, though. It's leaning more to a no, is what I'm thinking. And they not with nobody giving them nothing else either. 6 of Swords. This person likes their peace. This person wants a better life. This is what they're looking forward to. One of peace and stability. See all that red? Hey, Audrey. What's up, DG? Yeah, who can I run to? If you got you got a person, but if you got to run back to your past lover or past baby mama, baby daddy, keep it pushing. Because this person likes peace. They are expecting better times ahead where there's peace and stability. You see the red dress? Red represents root chakra, which is your stability. This is somebody who is about conflict resolution. This is somebody who really overcame hardships and to become stable, and they want a tranquil lifestyle. You're talking about somebody here. This is Champion of Swords is in reverse. This is somebody who they're not impulsive. This is somebody who does not like missing certain opportunities. They're not rude. They're not insincere. They're not hurtful. They're not even sarcastic. They're not even going to put it with nobody who is any of those things I just named. They're not a bully. This is somebody who can control their emotions. So they're not going to call you out your name when they get mad. They're not going to bully you and get all up in your face and say hurtful things. And they're not going to take that type of behavior. If you get out of pocket, keep it pushing. You don't meet the vision. We can just, listen, I'm not putting up with sarcasm. You're supposed to be on my team, damn it. Me and you supposed to ride. What do I look like being with somebody who's constantly calling me names and being sarcastic and being rude and mean? This person ain't with it. This person is saying Champion of Wands is in the upright. Now, I am the type, though, that will sweep you off your feet. So I know the type of energy I bring to the table. I'll sweep you off your feet, truth be told. That's why I'm not putting up with no nonsense. I am somebody, when I'm with you, you going to know I'm with you. I'm a shameless flirt when it comes to my boo thing. I'm excited to be out with you. This is somebody who's going to tell you, I'm excited to be out with you. They're a Knight of Wands for you, or a Champion of Wands. This is somebody who's going to, if they think you sexy and fine, child, they go all up in this. It's somebody who's excited, not ashamed to be with you. There's somebody who is full of confidence when they have you on their arm. They are very energetic. They are charming. This is somebody who is very heroic. They will come in. They are sexy, honey. This is somebody who will find you attractive, and they're not going to be afraid to go out with you and hold your hand out in public and have public displays of affection. None of that. I will flirt out in public with you because you it, baby, honey. I am going to sweep you off your feet. Very charming, this person is. Very charming. Normally when we get to Knight of Wands, these people are fried. No, this Knight of Wands is coming out the gate, setting the tone, baby. Even if it's a woman, she gonna have you swept off your feet. I ain't gonna lie. The way this person think, this is why they're being so adamant about their do's and don'ts. Because they gonna have your nose wide open. And they want your nose, they want their nose to be open about you too. I don't want you to feel like you gotta go somewhere else. It's me and you, boo. This is them. This person is going to say, listen, Queen of Swords is in reverse. I can't be with somebody who is harsh and pessimistic. If you feel like life is just terrible, ain't no good gonna come out of life, the world is horrible, I'm not the person for you. I listen, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign and that fire energy, especially if they have any Leo placement, honey, they are the sun, honey. I am the sun. This person feel like they the sun, Empress energy. They the sun, they the rain, they all that. Child, oh no, you can't be no Debbie Downer with them. This is somebody who's very optimistic. So if you're pessimistic, you're harsh, you're very critical, you complain all the time, you have a clouded vision, You abruptly get mad. You don't know how to look at different sides of things. You gossiping. You seem like you got scattered energy. 1 minute you can't really pull your ish together. You're somebody who's easily influenced. You talk crazy. You seem like you ain't got you're unemotional. You can't find the joy in life, or that you're calculating. You're a liar and you talk crazy. I ain't the one for you, because I'm going to sweep you off your feet. That's the type of person you dealing with, to sweep you off the feet. So they don't want no devils. This is the devil energy. They don't want somebody who's going to bring them to their knees and give them problems. They're not somebody who's trying to control them and make strings attached. Somebody who is toxic and karmic. This person's not doing that. They're not doing no more toxic karmic relationships. This is somebody, they said the things they hook you into codependency, not doing it. If you're a codependent energy, this ain't the new person for you. Whoever this is like, I'm going to be honest, whoever this is sound like they the creme of the creme. This is the person you're going to marry. This sounds like real marriage material, and not playing. They're not going to lead with their heart. They do have one. They'll sweep you off your feet, but you're not going to take advantage of them. They're not going to allow you to be mean to them. They're not going to be with somebody who is lazy, who constantly needs somebody to speak life into them. They're just not doing it. What's up, Nikki? What's up, Gabrielle? How y'all doing? And anybody else who came in and I missed you, I'm so sorry. Windmill for life. What it do, boo-boo? How are you? Hey, young Chris. This is a good reading. This is all new love. Now, this person, we started off feeling like they probably had some STDs. But maybe I got it. Spirit gave me the song, Let's Talk About Sex. But maybe the reason why this person wants to talk about sex is because they're trying to take care of themselves. This sounds like somebody got their head on straight. This is somebody who is not obsessed with sex. They are somebody who is not going to restrict themselves from sex either, but they're not going to be obsessed with it. In other words, you're not going to get me caught up and think you're going to get me, excuse my language, dickmatized or vaginamatized. You're not going to get me caught up in sex to where you feel like this is how you pulling strings with me. That's devil energy. That's toxic. That's a sign of codependency. You try to give it to me because you think this is going to get you a bag. If you are somebody who is overly sexualized, thinking that's how you're going to get me, get your ties, no, we can't do that. Part of them talking about this is we're going to bring it on the table. Now, does this person have an STD? They might not be. They might have gotten something and it got healed. Thank you, Angelic Angel, again for bringing that point out, because I'm so glad that we brought that out, because a lot of y'all was like, hell no, they got STD. No. But this person did the work. This is somebody who is fully healed. They're all that in a bag of damn potato chips for real, honey. This is a full 5-course meal and the dessert. If you ain't ready for marriage, you need to just keep going. Sometimes you're not ready for energies like this. And I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't waste this person's time. If you're not healed in any of the things that this person is looking for, go heal yourself and ask God to bring them when you are ready. Because this person ain't ready. Yeah, it's worth the wait for this type of person, because this person is not, they don't waste your time. If you got to run back to somebody from your past with Chariot in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, this person feels like if you are the type of person with this Chariot in reverse, you lack direction. Again, this is big for them. They need to be with somebody who has a vision. You need to know where you're going. Because if you don't know where you're going, that's chaos. And I tell you all the time, where there's chaos, there's confusion. And this person don't do that. So you need to know what you're going to do. This person does not want to be blocked by obstacles. And so Chariot in reverse, if you got to go back to your past and you got any type of third-party friction, please let this person go. They don't do disharmony. Because to them, if you got to keep going back to the past, that means you haven't learned from your mistakes. You haven't. And that shows a lack of interest on what's right in front of you. You understand? So they don't want you to do that. Are you interested in me, or do you want the past? Because if you keep going back to the past, then you're not done. You have not learned everything you need to learn. Take your ass back over there and stay over there. Don't waste. This person don't want their time wasted. This person is a person who is used to being by themselves as the hermit. This is somebody who has spiritual mastery. This person has faith. This person is enlightened. This person knows what it is to be alone and to go through the growth process. This is somebody who has resolved all of their issues, and now they can actually be a guiding light to anybody that's in their life. But this is somebody who has been through deep contemplation. And from the looks of it, yes, they are deeply contemplating a good relationship. This person is looking for their match. Oh, yeah. Lovers upright, the sun upright, and the two of coins is in the upright. Let me tell you what this is saying. This person is looking for a divine union. So this is somebody with faith. If you ain't got no faith, this ain't your person. This is somebody who is very big on romance. I told you they're going to sweep you off your feet. This is somebody who wants a relationship where there is harmony, a deep connection. They want a deep connection. This is somebody who wants somebody who is in alignment with them. Somebody who can be open and have open communication. Somebody who knows what they want. Because it says choices here. Am I what you want? They need you to be sure that they're what you want. They don't want to waste your time or theirs. Have you made your mind up? This person is not about the duality of you, going back and forth. This person wants real love. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. That's what they want. They're looking for their happiness, honey. This person is full of radiant energy. Yes, thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much. And Crystal, welcome to the channel, Crystal 333. Y'all, please double tap your screens if you have not. This person with the sun, this is somebody who is full of freedom. They are somebody who is very warm. They're very optimistic. This person, being in their energy, will feel like an energy rush because they are that outgoing, that optimistic. This is somebody who is very happy and with a lot of positivity. They might come as a king of swords, but this is them guarding their heart, honey. This person gonna make this is the type of person to me, and them being in that empress and that wand energy, that king of wands, because they're such a leader. When they walk into the room, I guarantee you gonna feel it. They're the type of person heads turn. They're very good looking anyway, but it's something about their personality. It shifts the room. You know how like when you could feel tension when people got stuff going? Well, this is the type of person you could feel something positive come in. This is somebody that tells the truth. They're fun to be around. Warm, positive attitude. Very optimistic. That being around them, you're going to feel like you next to being like their son. So don't be surprised if this person gets a lot of attention, because it's something about their energy. Their energy stamp is of a very high vibration. So if you're dealing with somebody who is like that, in that sun energy that shifts the room, that's going to draw people to them. So you can't be jealous. You can't. You're going to have to be able to have faith that they only have eyes for you. Okay? You have to. Well, congratulations, JJ Cloven, for announcing who you are to the world. Whatever that is. If you happy, I'm happy for you. What's up, Moa? So whoever this is, y'all, I like this person. They come with big energy. You can't be jealous, because big energy will draw a lot of attention. Their positive attitude. Sometimes people they don't know why. They just want to talk to them. Oh, your name is like Jessica. He who sees. Okay, well, welcome. I like your name. Okay. Welcome, baby. Now, the two of coins came in reverse. This person does not like scattered energy. They don't really, well, was it in reverse? I thought it was I can't remember. Holy Spirit, was this in the upright or in reverse? I don't know if I picked it up wrong. Was this two of pentacles in the upright or in reverse? It was in reverse. That's what I thought. I thought it was reverse. Thank you, Spirit. So two of pentacles. Like I said, Two of Pentacles or the Two of Coins was in reverse. They don't like scattered energy. This is somebody, when they plan something, they like execution. They're not somebody who will ever overcommit. So if you ask them to do something and they feel like they got too much on their plate, they're going to tell you the truth. That's too much. I'm not going to be able to get that done. I already got too much on my plate. So this is somebody who is not scattered. This is somebody who does not overcommit and take more than they can handle. This is somebody who does not make poor choices. They're not going to let you or anybody overwhelm them. They're not doing it. This is not somebody who is disorganized, or if you ask them to do something, they're not going to drop the ball. They do not want that in return either. Okay? Now, this person sounds wonderful. At the bottom of the deck is Magician in reverse. They do not want manipulative energies around them. This is somebody, they said, Inception, the pre-manifest. This person can establish a clear vision because they know that thoughts become things. So they're going to be really on what you say. Their ears are going to be sharp to it. This is somebody of faith. They know thoughts become things. So if you sound like you saying manipulative behaviors, or you say a lot of stuff that looks like it can manifest bad stuff in their life, they're going to think you're not a part of their team. They're going to think that you don't see the plan or the vision. You probably will get booted out. And they don't give a damn if you're fine. Queen of Wands in the upright. You could be just as fine as them. Cute don't move them. This is somebody who is going based on not just the outside, but your inside got to be as rock solid. Because a Queen of Wands is handsome, but if you're manipulative and you're being weird and doing things and saying little weird stuff and manifesting negativity in their life, they're not going to accept you. At the top of the deck is the Four of Swords. They need to be with somebody who knows how to take time out for themselves. If you got to be up under me 24/7, you're not my person. If you want me up under you 24/7, you're not my person. This is somebody with the Four of Swords. You got to know when to take time to go within. Because faith is a big part of this person's world. So they are going to understand when you need to take time for you and God. Sometimes y'all not going to go out. Sometimes you need to be quiet. Sometimes you need to go into you and just retreat and go do you. This is somebody who will take a break from you. And when I say take a break, I ain't talking about no relationship break where it's like, okay, well, you free to go date who you want and then we come. No, not that kind of break. This is one of the ones where if you need to go spend time and woo-saw so your cup stays full, baby, go take it. You need a couple of days to go take a bubble bath and just relax, go garden, go read, curl up in a book, and just don't worry about me. Go do that. You with somebody who can hold their own and they expect you to be able to hold theirs. Don't mean the relationship over. Fill your cup so your spiritual cup stays full. I can't be number one because if I'm number one, then your faith, your spiritual walk with God goes down. So God has to stay first. So take what you need. If you need time to go and rest and recalculate, then do what you got to do. This is what this person is saying. Keep God first. Take your time to go do you. Go meditate. Go exercise. Go stretch. Go for a swim. Don't feel like you got to answer to me 24/7. Baby, just tell me what we doing and I'm going to roll with it. This person is about communication. Just tell them, hey, I need to go take some time to myself. I just want to relax. And they're going to give you your space. And they're not going to be a bugaboo about it. This person feels like at this point in their life, this is Tower reverse. This person, it feels like them bringing all of this up is so that they can avert a disaster. So this person is telling you all of their do's and don'ts, not because they're just trying to be too much. They just don't want to go through tower moments. So this person is trying to establish a strong foundation out the gate. So for those of y'all who wanted new love, out the gate, this person is saying they want you to understand that the last time they felt like they barely got out of that relationship unscathed. They went through a lot in their last relationship. So in order for me to not go through any more tower moments where my whole foundation got to be ripped up, let me start off the right way. Out the gate, communication is key. This is my do's and my don'ts. This is what I'm looking for. If you can meet that, we can roll. If you can't, I understand. So this person, they've been through enough towers. They don't want another one. So if you feel like, damn, they seem like they too much, they might not be the person you want then. But this is what some of y'all have manifested. Honesty. Somebody who is honest and out the gate, trying to come in with a strong foundation. Trigger warning, do I got this person's phone number? I don't have their number, but it sounds like a lot of y'all are getting ready to meet this person very soon. Very soon. I mean, and I'm going to be honest with you. Can I tell you why you're about to meet this person soon? Y'all got to remember, all week long, y'all been coming out in Empress and Emperor energy. Y'all are on such a high vibration. Your energetic signal out in the universe is so high. This is why you're attracting love in. Y'all pulling this person by your energy. Your energy is so high, your manifestations, you're walking in alignment, you're manifesting. This is why y'all pulling this type of person. That's the number. You got the number. You about to walk right into this because of how you're showing up in the universe. How you showing up. Y'all did the work. This is why you meeting this person. Congratulations. Now, Black Sosa, I hope you listening. Because, honey, now we about to get into what this person looks like, okay? Characteristics of your person. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. I'm excited. This is so fun. I like this person. What's up, Vera? So we started off shaking. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That STD thing had me thrown, but I'm okay now. Let's just say you feeling it. Okay, that's right. I mean, some of y'all done been through the ringer, but honey, so like this time you done manifested a good one. This is like a keeper. I am so excited. I told y'all I want to go to some weddings now. I'm expecting my invitations. Do not let me find out you done got married and I did not get invited. Okay? You can put me at the table for the aunties. One of the subscribers came in and said, what's up, auntie? I'll be at the table with the aunties. and have good music, honey, because I can get down. I don't even need nobody to dance with me. And don't have karaoke because you know I like to sing sometimes. I will be out there cutting the whole rug, honey. I am a party by myself. What's up, Whitney? How you doing? All right, Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? What are some of the characteristics of their new love? You got to go back to the beginning, baby. Because they're going to talk about a past person may have given them something. It does look like, at first we thought they couldn't get rid of it. But then Angelic brought out something. And then my angel went past me. So it sounds like I did not ask, was it curable? It did say that it was something that they could pass on. But when my angel went past me, I think that it is something curable. Okay? Okay. Goodbye. How you doing, Cliff? Had to get rid of the person under you. So let's talk about this. Holy Spirit, what is one of the characteristics of their new love for the collective? What is new love looking like? First thing Spirit wants you to know about your new love. This is somebody who is very patient. They're patient, honey. They ain't gonna rush it. So please understand, this is somebody who will have patience with you. This is somebody who wants the foundation to be solid. They're not going to rush this. Patient. This is this looks like a one of them sand timers. So this is somebody who is patient. So that's one of the characteristics of this person, their personality. Holy Spirit, what you got for their new love of the collective? This person because they have a lot of creative ideas. Some of them will, listen, this person they do have a vision, but because they get so many creative ideas, I don't take this as a bad thing, what I'm about to say. This person it says still trying to figure out life goals and dreams. I don't think it's because they don't have life goals and dreams. I think that because this person is in that creative energy, there's a lot they want to do. And so that's what they're always trying to do. Figure out how they're going to implement some more money-making ideas. So you're not dealing with somebody who is fresh, like, oh, I don't know what I want to do with my life. It's none of that. This person probably has so many goals, so many big dreams. They're trying to figure out, how am I going to make time to do all of these things? Not like a person who's just starting out. This is not that. That's not what I'm getting from this. This is somebody who has it figured out. They are a Empress energy. So everything they touch turns to gold. People like that like multiple streams of income. So keep that in mind. So this person likes multiple streams of income. They are not toxic at all. Toxic is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This person does not do any type of toxic karmic behavior. Okay? Wait, did I just miss something? Oh my God, Kendra. Thank you for the $2.79 super chat. I'm trying to like it. Thank you, boo. I almost missed it. I seen it on my phone. Thank you. Thank you, baby. That's so sweet of you. Thank you for the $2.79 super chat. I appreciate you. Okay, let's see. Okay, goodbye, NF. Go preach on your own channel. Come out, I'm calling the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit, you better watch. I'm going to tell you now. You don't know who you're talking to. You better watch it, because I really am anointed by the Holy Spirit. You don't want to play with me. I keep telling y'all better stop playing with people who are real prophets of God. You don't know. Tell me I don't know who I'm calling on the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit come slap you messing with this one and think I'm playing. They don't play about me. They don't play about me. What's up, Derek? How you doing? Don't touch my anointed. Come in here playing. Now you talking about Holy Spirit. No, I know the Holy Spirit. Surrounded by angels. Don't play with me. What's up, Gideon? I know. People who watch me know that. They know. I'm real, baby. What's up, Crystal? You could tell the new ones. They come in here doing it. Your person. Now, this person could be curvy, but might not be. Because curvy actually came in reverse. So this person could be curvy. Now, most of these I have been reading in the upright. But toxic, I did notice was in reverse. So I'm going to read in the upright. Some of y'all, this person might have curves in all the right places. So if you are a person, fellas, that like them very hourglassy, then you're going to get that. So that was for anybody who likes the ladies. If you're feminine that like ladies, then so be it. If you're a man that likes ladies, then so be it. And there is no judgment over here. So whoever this is, if you're wanting somebody who is curvy, your next person will be curvy. What's up, Gideon? Oh, Crystal, thank you so much for that. Moa, you're going to have to go back and watch the reading in its entirety so you can understand what we're talking about, baby. Because I don't even know if this person has STDs at this point. You know what? For y'all, before we leave, remind me to ask about the STD. I will just ask Spirit straight out what's going on with this person. We'll pull the tarot and ask for more definitive information on that. Okay? Please remind me, because sometimes I forget. Now, this person is not opposed to a person that drinks, that is in control over their drinking. This is probably somebody who will drink socially. Remember, in the tarot, they said they don't want to be with somebody who is out here partying all the time and like a drunkard. They don't want that type of person. But this person does drink. So like if y'all go out, they can have a cup of wine. They're not opposed to somebody who drinks, but it's when you do it in excess. If you are an alcoholic, that ain't what they own. Now, if you want to have a little drink and we dance and we laugh and we're having dinner and we're, that type of thing. This is how this person is. So they like to drink. It's more like a social drinker, not a drunkard alcoholic. Okay. Ooh, that's shout out. This person has a very unique physical trait. Now, this girl on here, she has vitiligo. Not saying your person has to have vitiligo. Your person could have freckles. You know what I'm saying? It's something about your person that is a unique physical trait. It could be their eye color. It could be, I had seen some blue eyes that, honey, they like looking into a pool of water. It depends on that. That's a unique physical trait. Freckles. They can have moles. They can have a birthmark. They can have this, whatever is a unique physical trait for them. You know what I'm saying? They got something that is noticeable, that is a unique physical trait. Doesn't have to be nothing bad. It could be a beauty mark. Like I got a beauty mark right there, right? You know what I'm saying? It could be something unique to them. You see what I'm saying? It all depends on the person. You just want attention. You could go. Goodbye. I cannot. Some of y'all that come in here, I be looking so crazy. What's up, Pop Tart? Whitney? Did I spoke to you? Natalie? Did I speak to you? Welcome, baby. Okay, so let's see. Holy Spirit, what else? Oh, shoot. They flew out. Remember I said this person is like the sun when they walk in. They are a fire sign or they got a fire placement. And this person, they have the gift of gab. This is somebody who can hold a conversation. They did say they wanted somebody who can talk, who could hold conversation. This is somebody who loves to talk. They want to pick your brain. This is why they want you to have something to talk about. This person might be a speaker, don't have to be. But this is somebody who is very good at conversation. They can go into a room and probably navigate in the room. Have y'all been into like a party or somewhere and everybody draws to this person, everybody wants to talk to them? That's how your person is. I'm describing you. What's up, Tip Reeds? So you sit up here, you said I'm describing you. You don't want to marry yourself? Well, child, if these are your characteristics, you doing a good damn thing. You manifested. I tell you all the time, you can't, and on my channel, my spirit team has said the best way for y'all to be is you got to match the energy. If you want this, you have to be this. You got to draw what you want. You want somebody healthy, be healthy. You want somebody who is this, and if this is who you are, then you got it. That's right. Ain't nothing. I like a smart person. I like to pick people's brains. Some of y'all, now this is a lady on here, so this is not about the fellas. Now, some people will date a shorter man, but I don't think that this is a man because it's a woman on here. Some of y'all fellas, this lady is 5'8" or shorter. Don't have to be. Don't have to be. For some of y'all, this person will be, tall for a woman, or she could be short. Okay? All right, don't have to be. It's just one of the characteristics. None of these are definite. Some of these might be right on the money. Y'all gonna remember this is a collective. This ain't gonna be 100% your everything this person is for all of y'all. It's a collective. Now, if I was reading just you, it'll be 100%. So for some of y'all, you're going to meet somebody a little bit on the shorter side. 5'8" or shorter. They could have long hair. Don't have to have long hair. Could be a brunette. Don't have to be a brunette. Okay? This person likes to work. They like money. This is why they're in Empress energy. This person, what's up, Austin? And what's up, D? It says this person likes to work. They could work in the medical field. Don't have to be. Be interested in some of y'all meet a doctor or a nurse, you know what I'm saying? A really good nurse or something. Whoever this is, they could work in the medical field. Might not be, but they're definitely a workaholic. Definitely a workaholic. What's up, EC? Now, that's for the fellas. Now, some men do have long hair, but don't have to have long hair. Don't have to. I done seen some men with some long hair, some cute little men buns, and be cute as ever. What's up, Chris? This person, Hold on. We getting there. Hold on, Lavonda. Some of these people wear their hair natural. Don't have to be. Now, natural could be anything. Now, if you are Italian, you might have naturally curly hair. Curly dark hair. You might be, I don't know what natural is. Depends on your authenticity. It could be curly, it could be wavy, it could be straight. You know, if you're of the Asian culture, you know, you could have really, really straight hair. I don't know. Naturally black. I don't know what natural means. Now, for the black community, we know natural hair is completely different for the black community than every other race. It is a hair where they might have natural styles, and the black community would be like dreads, afros, braids, that type of thing. This person might wear their hair like that. But whoever you are, depending on your race and ethnicity, natural could mean a lot of things. Maybe they have hair that's never been dyed. Maybe they're a natural redhead. Maybe they are, you know, whatever it is. I don't know what that means. It depends on your ethnicity. Okay? Uncolored. It could be uncolored. It could mean whatever. They could be naturally gray. Somebody who embraces gray hair. I don't know. Okay? But natural is out here. And we got all walks of life. What's up, Tommy Walker? Did I speak to you? Oh, well, this came, Spirit said that came in reverse. This person, y'all, please go get them STDs checkups, please. And thank you, because it says you gonna like it. You gonna like it. You gonna like it. Please go get tested, because you gonna like how they put it down. Please go get them STD checkups and exchange y'all results. And if there is something there, figure out how you can get it to where you might not get it. If there is an STD, I don't know. We're going to clarify that. I just remember this person has money. Okay? Somebody has money. I just said man bun. I don't know if he does or not. You know, what a wonderful me. I don't know. I just threw that out there because I didn't know. What's up, Sergi? Welcome to the channel. Don't have to be. Somebody definitely has money, and I think you're going to like getting it on with this person. Some of y'all's person has short hair. See, not everybody got long hair. Some of y'all, this person has short hair. If it's a feminine, she likes lipstick, very polished. May not like a lot of jewelry. If this is a man, he might be a social drinker or like to smoke cigars. This is this is a man who will occasionally like to wear a suit. He like to dress nice. Very polished though. You know what I mean? He can be. When he wants to be polished, this is a man who could, yeah. He can. For some of y'all, this person is older. I knew it. I felt it because I was like, this person got experience. For some of y'all, this person is older. For some of y'all, this person has curly hair. Long curly hair, not all of y'all. Some of y'all's person has short, straight hair. Some of y'all people got natural hair. Some of y'all people got curly hair and it's two-tone. They might have highlights or something. You know what I'm saying? Could be blonde. Some of y'all, the person is older. This is somebody who, if it's a fella, he wears a goatee. Don't have to, but could be. Could be fair skin. Don't have to be. Don't have to be. Okay? Could be white or lighter skinned. Okay? This is somebody who likes to be out in nature as well. And this is somebody, they take good selfies. Random, but they like to they'll take selfies of themselves, or they want to FaceTime you all the time. This person does not like being with somebody who does not like to dress. I hope you like to dress up sometime because, honey, they did say they like to wine and dine. This is a romance person, so be prepared. Sometimes you're going to have to dress up with them because they like to whole atmosphere. So I hope you are into dressing up sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. This is somebody who likes to dress. And they hope that you like dressing too. Okay? What's up? How you say your name? Pakav? For some of y'all, the person is dark skinned. I didn't say that, but yeah. If you like darker skin, for some of y'all, your person is dark skinned. Okay? All natural. Somebody likes natural products. If they wear makeup, it's probably very light. Somebody is very into natural skincare products, like that Korean skincare. This is somebody who is very into like probably eating healthy. They like natural stuff. Oh, if you do this, they into stuff. Or whatever, they like a lot of natural stuff. They might eat like nuts and berries and stuff. I don't know. So whoever this person comes from, in their family line, they come from a lot of different ethnic backgrounds. This person could have an array of different types of people in their family. They might have a little Hispanic, could have a little black, could have a little white, could have Italian, could have Asian, could have whatever from wherever. Could be from the UK. I don't know. This person could be of any nationality. They got a lot going on. They're very diverse, whoever this is. So if you want somebody light, they might be light. If you manifesting somebody dark, they could be dark. This is every color hand of the rainbow, child. This is all of it. D, what you talking about? You said don't like dirty. What is you talking about, Daniel? You said you're a farm man, this country. Didn't Charlie say something about she wants somebody from this on a farm? I thought she said something about that earlier. What's up, Lydia? I don't know. I know that's what she said. Some of y'all, so this person could be of a different ethnic background than yours. That's what this also could mean. So this person could have a family of different ethnicities, or they could just be of a different ethnic background than yours. And I would hope that on my channel that you would be, because y'all are my light workers, y'all tend to be pretty open to a lot of stuff. I would hope that you wouldn't count somebody out that looks like they fit the bill just because they didn't have the right skin color. I would hope that you would not do that. I want y'all to be with somebody who respects and loves you. And if there happens to be something that's not as of your race, everybody got preferences though, so do you. But I would hope that you wouldn't just count them out. This might be your first time to get a taste of something different. If you're Hispanic and you decide you want to date somebody white, or vice versa, or whatever your race is, this person might not be what you are. Are you willing to take and learn something different? You know what I'm saying? Don't count them out, count them in. There you go. Okay. I think Charlie gone. I don't know, her and the hermit. But I told y'all, this is the fourth. I like this reading. It's so fun. This made me happy because which one was y'all? It was D Van Light, who was also Nancy, a.k.a. Anthony. She done changed her name so many times. Child, she was wanting us to talk about new love. Oh, there you go, a bit by Charlie. Yeah, we just had somebody said he's a farm man. Didn't you say something about you want something about a farm? Your love match might be in the room. Some of y'all's person is caramel complected. Now, I'm going to be honest. That caramel complexion can get you of any nationality. That could be any nationality. I have seen people of Asian descent that was a caramel. I have seen people that are black of caramel. I have seen people Hispanic caramel. And y'all, that caramel can get you caught up in from India. They can be caramel. You could be of the what is it, Lord? What's it called? Not Islam, but y'all know what I'm talking about, like Saudi Arabia, different parts like that type of thing. They can come out caramel. Ain't no telling who this person is if they say caramel. Whoever this is, that could be any nationality. There's caramel people of already. I done seen white people that look caramel, depending on how they tan. So whatever, when you meet them, they're gonna be a little caramel. Could be. This person could be. There's caramel coming every nationality. Huh? What you say? That's the mixed up complexion. There's something. Now, if this is a feminine, she likes to have her nails done. This is somebody who takes care of themselves. Now, when I say if it's a feminine, she gets her nails done. This is just somebody who likes to be This is somebody who their self-care is important to this person. So when I said they're natural, they could keep their nails natural, but this is self-care is important to this person. Okay? This is somebody who will bathe. This is somebody who likes to dress up. This is somebody who, they care about how they look. They do. This person working on finances came in reverse. They're not working on their finances. This person's coming to you out the gate ready. This is already ready. So if you manifesting somebody out the gate ready, they can hold their own. They got a good job. They got other things in the fire. Because this is a person who is always cooking up multiple streams of income. They do have that because we had that. They're not trying to figure out life goals. This is somebody who has lots of life goals. Lots of things that they're trying to start and get started up. They're not working on their finances either. They got a vision. This is somebody who got it all together. I like this person. What'd you say? She ready? Seems like you're ready. This person is definitely done with healing. Healing came in reverse. They done with healing, honey. They did the healing. I told y'all, whoever this is, they are done. They are healed. They're wanting their match. I just noticed these are two different hands. The one is a feminine, one is a masculine. So in other words, and even if you're same sex, whoever this is, they're looking for their match. I want to be with somebody who is healed. They're not looking for somebody who is on the healing journey. No. Have you done the work? Are you completely healed? Because this person's coming ready. Are you ready? If you're not done healing, then you're not ready. Don't lie to this person. I'm telling you, this seems like somebody who could sniff out the bullshit and they'll call you on it. Don't come to them if you're not ready. Okay? Because they are healed. Whoever we're talking about, this is somebody who's fully healed. What's up, Stitch? This person is very adventurous. I hope you like to have a good time. Now, when they do, they will give you time by yourself, but this is somebody who sometimes they like to go have fun. They might like to travel. They like to laugh. This girl looks like she's laughing. They smile a lot. They have a beautiful smile. This person smiles all the time. All the time. You don't see all they damn teeth. This is somebody who loves to have fun. So I hope you like to have fun. Now, I'm saying you got to go out all the time. But when you do, they say they like to sweep you off your feet. I like this. I like this. Militant is in reverse. Now, when I see militant, even though they have the American flag on here, a militant person is somebody, it's like, it's got to be just like this. This person's not like that. This is an easygoing person. So in other words, they're flexible. This person's not coming in with a strong personality. They're very flexible. This is somebody who will listen to you. Now, the only thing that they're inflexible about is the do's and the don'ts, to me, that will make the foundation in the relationship crumble. That's where they're not flexible. Now, everything else, you being yourself, being you, whatever you are, they'll let you do that. But when it came to how they communicate in a relationship, no, they're not. There's some things that they're non-negotiables. Everything we talked about in the tarot seemed like a non-negotiable. But everything else is negotiable. Okay? What? I don't know about their political ideas. I could care less about stuff like that. But, to each his own. Now, if you want, I don't get into, because see, that type of stuff creates division. Whoever your person is, remember, they don't want to be in competition with you. They're going to match you. So I guess if that's your thing, your political stance, maybe they're going to be your political stance. I don't get into politics like that because it's just, consciousness is too high. When you're on a higher level of consciousness, you think about the greater good of everybody. You just don't really care about one side over the other. I just be on something else. So that being said, what's up, Erica? This person, they're always on the move. And what I mean by that is because this person does have so many pans in the fire. So, they know how to take time out for themselves, but they're always on the move. This is not somebody who is probably bored. They don't get bored. It says move fast, but the reason I don't think, now they could like to drive fast, but that's not what I'm getting. Now they could be, they are adventurous. So maybe they like to get into racing. They could be. I know some people who are, like to get in a race and go to the racetrack and they get in their car and they race. They might have a like for speed, but don't have to be. Moving fast could just mean that this person don't really seem like they're the boring type. They always got something going on. They always seem like, damn, it just seems like you always got something going on. That might be them. They don't get bored. They're always working on a task. And if you're dealing with somebody who's in the entrepreneur, empress energy, they're going to always got something going on. So they're not the type that's just going to sit around and twiddle their thumbs. There's something I could be doing. And they're going to always seem like they're moving fast. I'm on to the next thing. I'm doing this. I'm doing it. This person does finish what they start too. Because remember, that was important for them. They didn't want to be with somebody who did not know how to finish what they started. So when they start stuff, they finish it. And then they off to the next. Okay? You said you be looking to hire godly people. Well, this person was a person of faith. See? This person's tapped in. I told you. Tapped in. This is a person of faith. They up here. Faith-wise and how they think, this is somebody who was on higher levels of consciousness. This is why they needed you to be able to keep up with the conversation. This is somebody who gets deep with it. They are tapped in. They are very spiritual. Doesn't mean that they're very religious, but very spiritual. This is somebody who gets deep with it. I hope you can go deep. You better figure it out. Go read a book. Catch up. If you ain't on this person's level, you ain't gonna read a book and get deep with it. What's up, Divine Empress? I like this person. This person is saying so, like, they got it going. Oh, honey. Now, see, all of y'all have manifested different things. What's up, MN World? It says, listen. This person right here, for some of y'all, this person's younger than y'all. See, not everybody manifested correctly. Some of y'all left off STDs. Some of y'all left off small details. For some of y'all, the person's older. For others of y'all, the person's younger. I just told y'all a story. I did that one time, manifested somebody, was everything on my list but the age. I thought that was the biggest laugh. I laughed so long. I think I had tears. I was laughing. It was funny. But no, that's not what I'm on. Well, for some of y'all, the person is younger than you. They are very stylish. They are going to, whatever generation they in, I guess that's how they're going to dress. If you wanted somebody younger, you will find them. Some of y'all, this person is blonde. They're younger and they have blonde hair. Some of them, not all of them, but some of y'all, if you are of a person who will date somebody of ethnicity, this is somebody who have either curly hair, blonde hair, could be, if you like braids or dreadlocks or that kind of thing, they could have that. Or this is somebody who wears their hair very low, like a pixie cut. And if it's not a pixie cut for a lady, if for a man, this is somebody who definitely has a natural cut. They got a natural cut, like I don't want to call it a bald fade, but like a fade. You know what I'm saying? This is a man who might wear his hair low. Not every man out here wears their hair low, but this next person might. They get their hair cut. Some of them, they got a bald head. Not all of them some of them have a bald head. Okay? Y'all all over the place. What's up, Bishop Sanctuary? Okay, first of all, Bishop, you can't come in here calling me a MF. Wrong answer. Goodbye. You cannot. I don't call y'all MFs. Don't call me one. That's disrespectful. Don't come in here acting no fool. What's up, D? I can't. Some of y'all be killing me. What's up, Manny Fresh? Yeah, be very detailed. If you still in manifesting who you want while there's still time. Now, the thing about y'all, let me just tell you this. Because when I say while there's still time, let me slow down before I have y'all go rewriting your manifestations. If you have, look at how long you've been single. Good people are hard to come by. People like this person, they're very hard to come by. So if you have not already wrote it down and you try to write and add something else, that's like sending your order back into the universe. It's going to take a minute before you get this person to be that extra thing you just added. It's like sending your food back. They got to recook the whole thing. And so if you've been waiting, prepare to be waiting even longer. Because it's not like cooking a meal for the universe. It takes time to get this. So if you, before you go writing down something new to add to the list, think about it. The reason why you're attracting this person is because of your energetic output. Because you actually have become the thing that you want. Right? Now, men are not looking like out here looking like the feminine, but they're attracted by their energetic footprint, meaning I'm a self-starter, I'm self-sufficient. It's certain things about your personality that's attracting this person to you. And same thing goes for your person. But if you're trying to add, okay, no STDs, no this, no that, then you sending it back, be prepared. And I'm going to be honest, the universe manifestation sometimes can take a year or longer before it come back around again. So before you send in your order and change it, think. Because good people like this, they hard to find. They are. You will run into more people that you going to be like, that ain't it. That ain't it. And this person, the personality, they got it. They got it. I love their personality. So think about that before you send in your order again. You might want to chill on that. And just be happy that you are reflecting what you want. Yeah. Because the spirit was like, hold on. You better tell them before they get to rewriting it. It could take us another 2 or 3 years to find somebody to add that one little thing. Because you're going to run into more fish out here that has to be sent back. This person wears glasses for some of y'all. They could wear them all the time, don't have to. Or maybe they wear contacts and they're supposed to wear glasses. I don't know. Whoever this is, they wear glasses, could wear contacts instead of their glasses all the time, but they definitely have spectacles. They are older. That makes sense. For some of y'all. This person, I told you they're adventurous. They're spontaneous. They like to have a good time. This is not somebody who has to be out all the time. But they are spontaneous. When they want to go have fun, they're ready to go have fun. Okay, are you ready to go have fun? Last one, Holy Spirit. Well, let's get 3. Let's get the last 3. All the signs. This person has everything in their chart. I ain't lying. Everything that came out here. This person got water in their chart. They could have dimples for some of y'all. Somebody got dimples. Not all of y'all. I told you, this is collectives. If you wanted dimples, somebody's person has dimples. I like dimples. They so cute. I have never seen a person with dimples and they didn't think that they was cute. But this person has dimples, okay? And a beautiful smile they have. They do have a disability of some sort. Now, what is their disability? I don't know. Disabilities are not necessarily bad disabilities. Nearsightedness could be considered a disability. I don't know what their disability is. They could be disabled in some way. Don't have to be. Disabled could be they have a learning disability. Well, they're not real specific about this. They're not in a wheelchair. For some of y'all could be. I doubt it, though. I don't think that that's what it is. It could be a learning disability. They could have dyslexia where they see stuff backwards. They could be colorblind. I'm telling you, disability can be 101 things. They could be, like I said, it could be one of my fellas. They're bald. Listen, I shave it all off. That could be their disability. They could have, I don't know, y'all. There's so many disabilities. People could be, need hearing aids. I don't know what it is. I don't know what their disability is. But just be open to whatever that could be. It could be something as small as learning disability. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it could be anything. Yeah, no sense of smell. I've met people like that. They can have allergies. That could be their disability. I got allergies. I sneeze. You know what I mean? I don't know. It could be something so small to something so large. I don't know. This person could have water sign is out here. Now, this person who has water in their sign, and I did say that in the tarot, if they got water in their chart, I'm going to tell you now, this person loves deep. This is why they so adamant about you meeting their standard. This is somebody who loves deep, honey. This ain't they heart. You don't play about their heart. They did say that they was gonna wine and dine you. They love hard. Whoever we're talking about. So for some of y'all, this person, there it is again, fire sign. Somebody got a fire placement. This person is very ambitious if they are fire sign. They got big goals. Big goals. They did come out as an entrepreneur, self-starter, leader of the pack. This is somebody with big goals, very ambitious. They are a workaholic. This is probably why they said they need you to also be able to have time by yourself. Because somebody who is ambitious with big goals, that is something that is really, really important to them. And if you're the type to go, you just always working, you don't ever spend no time with me. Their goals probably mean as much to them as you do. That would hurt them to just not do certain things. So sometimes if you ain't ready for that, that might not, you send them back. This, for some of y'all, the person's very thick. And whoever they are, they're good as again. They're strong on the fire sign. Leo could be very much. This person is definitely in their king, queen vibes. Very strong on fire. Could be a little thick. Don't have to be. But whoever they are, they're fine, honey. Ooh, fine. Somebody like to work out. They fine, honey. They look good. Men, they look good. If it's a woman, she look good. I'm fine. Some of these people, now, either you like big boobs or you like medium size. A handful could be enough for you. Some of these people got smaller chested, and some might be bigger chested. It all depends on what you like. For some, a handful is enough. It all depends on what you want. Yeah, that could be one. ADHD could be one. Disability. This is not your usual type. Whoever this is not somebody you would have normally went for. But they sound like, well, of course they're not your usual type. Your usual type is a loser. This person is everything. Your usual type. Of course you're not trying to pull your usual type. This person is honest and open, and this is why they expected this. This person is going to be very flirtatious when it comes to you. I hope you're ready. For some of y'all, this person, you already know them. It came out twice, familiar. So in other words, this might be somebody who is in your vicinity. You might see them at the grocery store all the time. This is somebody you already actually have seen before. You might see them at the gas station. I don't know who this is, but whoever it is, this is somebody you have seen out and about somewhere before. Okay? You're familiar to you in some form or fashion. Maybe y'all work at the same building, but you never stop to say hello. This is somebody who they're near you. They're somewhere in your vicinity. You might not know them personally, but you're going to be like, I've seen you before. Like they're near you some kind of way. Y'all can work on different floors. I'm serious. They might be, maybe they go, if you go to church, maybe they go to your same church. I don't know. I don't go to church, but whatever, wherever you go, this is where this person is. Maybe they come in your business all the time. I don't know. I know, who is that? When that Lavonda, my bakery queen, no, the bake all them sugary cakes. Maybe they buy cakes. I don't know. This person, now for some of y'all, the person's thick and curvy, and the other person is athletic. So y'all gonna be a nice mix of just right. Just right, okay? Some of y'all are just right. Okay, y'all, let me give y'all spirit messages. This was fun. I love this. Thank you, Nancy or tDimYourLight for suggesting new love, because spirit definitely came through. Okay, I'm just checking because, my talent says that It's getting ready to die. So let's get y'all spiritual messages. What's up, Rockin' 39? Don't come in here acting crazy, talking about who's telling you this. Goodbye. Actually, just go ahead and go. I see you, spirit team. All right, y'all. Let's get this. These are y'all spiritual messages. That's right, LaShonda. I'm sorry. This is LaShonda. Ooh. I didn't mean for that to do. I'm sorry, LaShonda. I said Lavonda. Y'all be confusing me. I'm so sorry. Y'all have choices. Spirit says, listen, you got a choice. It's time for some of y'all to accept responsibility for your life and the choices that you make. You begin to tap into the power of your own spirit when you accept responsibility. You're able to listen and appreciate your intuitive wisdom that's inside you, apply it and positively, constructively to the outside world. Thank you, EC, for the $4.99 super chat, baby. I appreciate you. Listen, you know why? Because who you let in your heart is your choice, y'all. Y'all was letting people who are not worthy of your time and attention into your heart space. Now you're using your intuition. You're making wiser choices and decisions because now you realize you hold more power than you thought. You do. So it's your responsibility to take care of your emotional needs and to take care of yourself. And so you got to guard your heart, baby. So make wise choices and decisions on who you're going to entertain, especially when it comes to love. But don't close off your heart space. See here, see how Spirit is really talking about the heart? So it says here with vulnerability. Spirit says this is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown. Okay? Go into the unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on your intuition than being rational. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense of that feeling of being vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Don't be afraid to like they said, step into the unknown, especially when it comes to your heart. For some of y'all, this next person that you happen to have manifested, they're nothing like you dated before. You actually manifested somebody you never had before because guess what? You're doing things you never did before. You're treating yourself. You're your highest and best self. So that means that you're no longer attracting low level energies. So you got to think about that is stepping into the unknown. This is somebody who coming towards you that's going to hit this new heart space. You got to be vulnerable with this person because you just attracted something you never had. So it might not come in the box that you used to have it in. They might not be the race you used to dating. They might not be as tall or as short or have this or that. It could be something completely different. So yeah, a breath of fresh air. It's something different, but it's just right for you. So keep that in mind. And Spirit lastly says, they want to tell you, your spirit team want to tell you, hey, from heaven, your loved ones in the spirit world wants to connect with you as much as they want you to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them and they're sending you signs, symbols to show you how much they love you and to prove that they are with you at this time. Now, why is this important? Your spirit team is trying to guide you to this person. So you're going to be getting signs, synchronicities, and omens from the heavens about their interest in what you got going on and they love you. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities and the omens that Spirit is trying to give you to lead you to your new love. Okay? Keep that in mind. And keep practicing self-love at this time, okay? Keep practicing self-love and get ready for your new beginning, baby. Because you're about to make all new memories, okay? So keep vibrating high, keep moving, keep continuously changing and evolving, being aware that you got a brand new beginning on the horizon. Have courage. Have faith because right now life is getting ready to nudge you into a positive new direction. Congratulations on your new love. Y'all done manifested money and now we didn't talk about new love. Y'all go out here and do the damn thing. Thank you to all of my moderators, JP the God, Bit by Charlie, the Hermit, and Angelic Angel. Thank you to the Most High God, of course, and thank you to the Holy Spirit and my spirit team. They always do awesome. Thank you to all of you all who joined me on this holiday in the U.S. on the 4th of July for this reading. I hope that this reading is a blessing to you, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow at our regular time, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central. Okay, and if you need a personal reading, please don't hesitate to hit your girl up at I am the light tarot at gmail.com. And remember, good or bad, you got to invite it in. If you want God's help, They just one phone call away. And really, phone call just a prayer. One prayer away. Your spirit team and the Most High. And if you don't go towards them, you can always invite them demons in. But who wants that? Child, please. On that note, I'll see y'all. Enjoy y'all holiday. Bye, baby. Look, I'm rushing because my tablet about to die. Bye, y'all.